Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the Nocturnal Nerdcast, Pop Culture in the Dark. Apparently YouTube's having some problems. I've been told that some streams are not loading, some videos are not loading, people are not able to access content. I had to refresh my own page just a second ago on YouTube just to see my video. It popped up and said this content cannot be displayed. I don't know what's going on, but apparently I'm not the only person. How is everybody else doing today? Hope everybody's staying warm. It's really cold here tonight. Matter of fact, tonight where I live in Virginia, it's going to be like 16 degrees, which is pretty crazy, to be completely honest. It's going to be pretty crazy. Let me mute some stuff over here. Short Car says, I've been having trouble with YouTube all day. Usually a refresh fixes it. Yeah, there's something going on. Apparently it's got something to do with TikTok too. We'll look at that in a second. YouTube is YouTube. Meister says, I can see the stream. Well, good. Thank you so much. The issue is, because it's cold everywhere, the issue with my area is we don't really have, I think I mentioned this Thursday, my area does not have the infrastructure for cold weather because we don't get it very often. I live in a resort area where we have like 1 month of the year where it's kind of cold, and it's usually February. Sometimes it's in January, like we're getting it a little early now, but it's typically in February and then sometimes in March. But it's not super cold around here, usually. And we might be getting more this weekend. So you guys remember on Thursday, I said if I ended up not having my gigs, I would do a stream. Well, luckily for me, they didn't cancel all of my gigs. I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They did cancel an afternoon gig, but that was super early in the day on Sunday. So that wouldn't have worked out for me. But I did work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, this upcoming weekend, there is another opportunity for bad weather. So if for some reason I am not working, let me ask you guys a question. If I don't work on Saturday, would you guys... Would you want a bonus stream on a Saturday night? Say, for example, out of the blue, I find out that I'm not going to be working Saturday. If I scheduled a stream on Saturday evening, would most people be able to make it to that stream? Because I would do a random stream on Saturday and we could just talk about stuff on a Saturday night if I get snowed in. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. We do have someone in the back room here. Let's see what he's up to. It is Ronan Unchained. What is up, Ronan? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you doing, Eric?
Good. Just chilling. It's just you and I right now. I'm not sure who else is coming. I know I think Darren was streaming with Taz, I believe.
I think so.
But he also says that he's still not 100%. I think he said he had COVID. Right? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, I think he's still trying to recuperate, and also the weather and his neck of the woods is not helping that speed up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Anyway, let's see. Jason here says, man, I couldn't imagine what it's like living in freezing conditions. In Sydney, the coldest we get is like 10 degrees Celsius. That's around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, my area typically is that. Like I said, it's colder, like around February and into March, but we're having a really bad cold snap right now. And speaking of people having a cold snap, there's somebody north of me that just popped into the back room, and that is Joe here, who is probably dealing with much colder weather than I'm dealing with at the moment.
No, I'm in denial.
You? Okay.
I'm pretending that I live in Florida.
Would I be streaming over Flashcast? Yeah, absolutely. I would do it. I'd call it Smashcast. Smashcast on a Friday. Oh yeah, so Darren is here. He did have COVID, just haven't recovered yet. Yeah, that's I figured that was the case because you mentioned something about it. Hope you feel better soon. Screwface Capone says the cold is part of the reason why I left Ohio. Yeah. Lone Wolf says summer. If you're asking me to choose between those choices, I'm picking summer. My favorite time of year is actually spring and fall. Summer and winter are two extremes that I don't appreciate. But if I have to pick one between those two, it would definitely be summer.
See, summer's my favorite season.
Yeah.
Summer, spring, fall, winter.
I prefer the cold over the heat, but like, there's nothing beats San Diego or LA in July at like 76 degrees.
See, if I had like the superpowers of like storm or something and could control the weather, it would be 80 degrees every day.
I wouldn't mind doing that if I lived in an area where like there was stuff to do. I wouldn't want to be in the middle of the country with like 80 degrees. That would not be fun. But around the coastline where there's water and there's activities, I'd probably be okay with it. I remember there was a movie. Okay, this is going to be a deep cut, and I don't know if anybody's going to know this or not, but there was a movie, and I think this is the name of it. I haven't seen it in years, called Gleaming the Cube. Does anybody remember that movie?
I know the title. I've never seen it, but I know the title.
I'm pretty sure it was Gleaming the Cube, with Christian Slater, I believe. Am I right here? Hold on, let me look this up.
That sounds dirty.
Christian Slater's in one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah, so it's Gleaming the Cube with Christian Slater, and I do believe it's a movie about skateboarding.
Okay.
And I believe there's like a thing about a wave pool in there somewhere, and it makes me think about how like if I lived in the middle of the country, I'd have to rely on wave pools for water. And I've always lived on the coast, so I can't imagine what it's like to not have like a body of water somewhere nearby. It's just weird. Bob, yeah, skateboarders versus gangsters. Yep, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, Christian Slater. Yeah, I love
True Romance. He's awesome in that one.
That's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got some topics tonight. We're going to be talking about the Lobo teaser that came out with Jason Momoa. There's a poster, I think. I think there's more than one, but I've only seen one. But someone said there's more than one. We'll look at that. We're going to talk about we're going to watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer. What else do I have in the notes over here? Then we're going to look at TV shows and movies coming out this year, and everybody's going to give their picks. This is going to be something that you guys voted for, which was most anticipated movies and TV shows. This was a paid tier in the chat. So what we're going to do is I've got the Hollywood Reporter listing all of the upcoming movies and shows that are like highly regarded, and that I'm not snowed in now, Omega. No, it's cold, but I'm not snowed in. We're going to go through, and then if there's something that you guys are looking forward to that isn't on the list, we can talk about that. But that's going to be the second half of our discussions tonight. We're going to look at the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer, the Lobo teaser. Then we're going to look at comments that Jim Lee made that the Chuds are going to go crazy over. And then we're going to talk about the anticipated stuff in the second hour. So that's kind of the layout for the night. Yeah, what's up, Joe?
Are we doing the top 3 voice actors tonight?
If we get enough people to do it.
Because I'm excited about that. You know how excited about that I am? I have a list so airtight. So, are you ready for this? Are you seated? Are you sitting down? I have a list so airtight that Jake will agree with it.
Okay. Well, we'll see. The plan is if we get done with every topic around the 2 hour mark, we will do the bonus voice actor thing. If we get close to that 2 hour mark and we're still not done with it, then we won't do it unless people want to do it in the middle of the stream. Like if we have enough people here and they want to do it, then we can. I don't really care about the timing of it, to be honest.
Join the show, Omega.
Yeah, Omega. If you're snowed in, Omega, why are you not in here with us?
Yeah, man. It's warm over here a little bit, but like,
yeah. I am going to talk about Wonder Man briefly here for a second because we get the whole thing tomorrow. So
I could talk about it now a little bit.
Oh, good. Well, then you can give your thoughts on it when we get to the. I want to look at the Rotten Tomatoes score and everything. $2 super chat from Cameron here. Black Adam is coming to the absolute. Really?
Oh my gosh!
Hold on.
The hierarchy of the absolute universe.
Wait, is there any artwork for it, or is it just an announcement? I'm curious. Hold on.
It's Dwayne Johnson and his tequila company, like poster.
Okay, what the fuck is going on with Twitter? Twitter and YouTube have been acting up all day long. Omega has arrived. We called for him and he showed up.
Yeah, I got shit else to do. Normally I'm off today anyway, but yesterday I actually wanted to go into work, but I couldn't. Our freaking driveway out of the building is ridiculous.
I am so through with this weather.
2 friends of mine sent me like separate photos of their driveways, and I'm just like, oof, that's a workout day. I'm just trying to clean up all that snow out of the driveway.
I always try to be vague about what I do for a living online. Like if you find my LinkedIn page, my employer is not listed. I won't list my employer until I don't work there anymore. Because I know people who do YouTube who have gotten a hard time at their jobs. But it is weather related. I work in a weather related field, and my overtime has been through the roof, which is good. But I'm also burned out, which is bad.
About $5 then.
Joe works for the CIA.
Yeah, probably.
So I think this is the only picture we have right now, which is Absolute
shoot.
Superman with Absolute Black Adam punching through the ground. That's the only thing I could find. I'm guessing that's it.
Why are they always trying to push? Like, I blame The Rock for this, but like, what is this thing of trying to push Black Adam to be a Superman villain? Like the whole time, Black Adam was like, we're going to do Black Adam versus Superman." I'm like, I don't want that. I want Black Adam versus Shazam. That's what I want.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's one of the things I complained about as well. Is it is fun to see Black Adam fighting like really powerful characters like Superman, but typically you see it where Superman and Captain Marvel / Shazam are together. Like they're fighting him together. It's not usually a separate thing. There's like 1 or 2 stories where it's separate. Of course, all the hierarchy of power jokes are here. I think that's the only one, unless there's another one here. No, it looks like that's it. Wait. Is this it? No,
Well,
that's just
not
a regular
absolute.
one. Yeah, this is the absolute one. Yeah, I had to pull that up there. All right. Well, we'll see what that looks like when it happens. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. That gets the ball rolling. We're 1 out of 10 now in the chat, and we're 0 out of 5 in the Debunks channel. We didn't hit the goal of the Debunks channel last Thursday, but I have faith in you guys tonight. I think we can actually do it tonight, so we'll see when we get there. What do you mean? Black Adam was Rock's favorite superhero when he was when he was growing up. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. But we're supposed to getting back to what I was saying earlier, we're supposed to get like a nor'easter right off of the coast of Virginia. And the very tippy tip of that is supposed to be over where I am. And there's a line where it could either be rain or snow. Literally directly across, like between myself and the city next to me, which is Norfolk. So we're 5 days out. The forecasters have already said that they don't know which way it's going to go yet. It could be rain or snow.
Yeah, the weather in that area has always been iffy. And I moved like 2 hours west from him, so apparently this place gets snow fairly regularly. I've only been here like I think going on 2 years now. Yeah, we got hit pretty hard.
I haven't read all of them, so I can't give like a blanket. Yeah, I can't give a blanket statement on all of them, but the stuff that I have read, I've enjoyed. It's actually doing really well. Apparently, it's doing good for Warner Brothers. So
I hated Absolute Batman #1. Like I didn't go any further. Like they put one of my least favorite tropes, and that's they all knew each other in high school trope. Like they did the thing where it's like Penguin and Catwoman and like they were all friends, and I'm like, oh my god! I always call that Muppet Baby bullshit. Like they did it with the G.I. Joe movie too. Like we all knew each other in high school. Oh, come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's one of those things.
We got a $2 super chat from South Texas Shark. Did people panic pay where you are, not down here? You mean like go out and buy a bunch of stuff for things to prep for it? This area is notorious for that. Like my area, I don't know about Richmond, but where Omega is, which is That's pretty much where half of my extended family is as well. They said they got snowed in. They sent pictures. But yeah, where I am, I don't know how to make this make sense, but our weather forecasters are highly inconsistent down here. So, for example, on this past weekend, they said we were going to get like 12 inches of snow, and everybody freaked out. And then it was like 0.38 inches of snow, and it washed away in the morning after that. So Sunday morning, I had a gig get canceled on Sunday morning because they didn't think they were going to be able to be open. It's out of the ocean front, and it ended up there was no snow on the ground. So
wow.
Yeah,
I went out
really
earlier today to just grab some booze and because I got nothing else here. I went out earlier today. And it's like the parking lot is still completely snowed in. Like the cars can barely get out. The roads are still freaking white. I was crawling over. I mean, they kind of pushed it over. You know how they had a little hills and stuff when they pushed the snow out the way. I was stepping over those. Damn near broke my ankle twice. I was like, yeah, I'm staying in the house for the next.
1 inch of snow will shut my area down. 1 inch.
Yeah.
We literally have no infrastructure to deal with snow. We put salt on the road the night before, and that's it. And pray for it after that. Like if you've got a God you pray to, you pray for it.
Yeah, we got like a good maybe 3 or 4 inches, and that completely shut everything down here.
Yeah. Like if we actually got 12 inches, I would be completely out of work for the next 2 weeks probably if it never got warmer.
1/8 of an inch is too much.
I agree.
Winter is coming.
It's my lifelong dream to live in Florida. It's all I've ever wanted. And I can't have it. And I'm never gonna have it.
You want to live in Florida, man?
It's all I've ever
GTA
wanted.
6, man. Hopefully this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be in my city. No, it's gonna be next year. That thing's gonna be delayed till 2027.
What's that? What's that? What's being delayed?
GTA, Grand Theft Auto.
GTA 6. It's based in this new game's gonna be based in Florida, so you'll be set to
it's Vice City, which is my
Vice City. Right.
Oh, sorry, I got freaking popcorn in my teeth. Y'all
That's why I did it last week as a joke, and then I realized I had a lot of kernels left in my mouth, and it was really annoying. I only do that when I go to movies. I'm sitting here trying to run a podcast, not very good. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into what topic do I have first? Let's see here. Let's do the Jim Lee stuff first. We're going to get this out of the way since we're talking about comic books.
Jim.
So Jim Lee, if you guys don't know, is one of the most probably prolific and iconic artists of all time. But he's also done writing, and now he's in charge of multiple projects between DC Comics as well as TV shows and movies. He's been a part of all of it. And he had some statements to make about, what's going on with manga and comic books. And I'm not going to tell him that he is wrong because obviously he's an expert in the field. But I just feel like this kind of rhetoric, this kind of conversation, without proper care about how you're delivering the information to people, leaves the door open for a lot of like bad actors on the internet to start running with this. So let's talk about what he said here. So DC Comics president just admits that Japanese manga makes him question what is missing in Western comics. Now, I also want to point out that the Absolute comics are selling extremely well. They're breaking records. So it's a little weird to hear DC saying this when they're outselling Marvel currently. It's not just hero stories, it's a much wider range of genres. He said he's very happy manga is succeeding as it gives me a goal to aim for. There's also other comments here. Let me read you what he said here. He notes that while Western comics are largely restrictive to the superhero genre, Japanese manga acts more like literature, offering a massive range of genres, including everyday topics like sports and cooking. The problem is, I don't think that kind of stuff would resonate culturally in the United States. Like, manga resonates here for people that are looking for that kind of content. I don't think American comic books could replicate those things successfully in the United States.
It varies, dude, because the closest I think American comics have gotten to that manga aesthetic, even though it's got to do a lot of work to reach near it. Independent comics, and specifically stuff like Image Comics or Boom Studios. You know, stuff that isn't a previewed IP in any variety, but like new stuff that came up. That's the closest we would get to manga aesthetic, like something like Paper Girls.
Mm-hmm.
You can see,
which, by the way, that series didn't do well because people
sadly
they don't resonate towards that stuff. That's not stuff people read typically in the United States.
And to be quite frank, I saw that one and only season. I liked it. I didn't love it. The cast was perfect in my opinion. It's just the material they were given didn't fully reach the limits that the comic, at least even not even the whole comic book, but the first trade paperback of that comic book is so good. It's such a good entry point that like I was hoping like that's where it would end, and like there was stuff hinting at towards the middle of the story and whatnot. Like the book, I highly recommend. It's so well done. It's so good, and it's yes, there's a sci-fi element to it, but it's school kids. It's you know, 4 female leads, and they're all going through different stuff and whatnot. And like that's why I go now to Image Comics to get the closest thing to anime, and not anime, but like manga related stuff. Granted that like manga right now, I think it's also because the sensibility that Japanese culture has that is so relatable but distant for American audiences, I think.
I also want to point out, as we read through this, there's a few more things here I want to read from his interview. I want to point out that this is specifically about his thoughts on Eastern comics versus Western comics, not what's the issue with the sales in comics are in general, because I know that people are going to get into that. They're going to be like, well, manga sells X amount and then US comics don't sell that much compared to that and blah, blah, blah. That's not really the conversation that he's having in this interview. It's like, we're not talking about the systemic issue with comic sales in the United States, because I think there are bigger issues. I don't think it's manga is destroying, you know, US comic books. Like, I don't think that's what's happening. I think there are people who are fans of certain types of comic books, and that's what we're seeing here. He has expressed curiosity about how Western comics struggle to match the flavor and widespread appeal of manga, noting its ability to attract a more diverse mainstream audience. It's cultural. It's just a cultural thing. Like, comic books not being popular here have to do with the fact that they don't make large amounts of money for the United States. Like, these large companies that own these comic book studios do not treat them as big, huge financial investments. And therefore, everything is just whatever to them. You know what I mean?
And I think
that's an issue.
I think it also has to do with the issue that people are not reading as much as they used to. Now, granted, novels and novels adaptations, they're still going at it. Netflix just dropped a new movie based on a novel. I'm not saying that nobody reads anymore, but like it's not the same as it was. And people more tune into TV and movies. And I don't want to, give high mighty to everybody else, but everywhere else outside of the US, I think is more well balanced of like TV shows and literature. And I think
we definitely have a literacy problem here in the United States, for sure.
And people forget that like a lot of the stuff that paved the way for comics specifically was influenced by manga. I mean, go look at Frank Miller, who was a big pillar of the comic community. Once he got a taste of manga, his vibe and the stories he wanted to tell changed completely afterwards. And you look at what, Hong Kong cinema or, Asian culture also did for crime and for people who were coming up in both comic books and film and TV, how much they took a lot of it. And again, you have to look at it very deeply where there's a variety of stuff out there for you, but there's a good title I highly recommend people to go watch and read called Look Back. And it's literally a story about two kids trying to make art and make their own comic book in Japan, and then something realistic happens, and it follows the characters and what happens to them and how they feel about this event. And it's a beautiful, beautiful work of art. But again, in comparison, also has to do with the environment that we're all at right now. Look at the environment we're at right now, and then compare it to what Japan environment is at right now. And look at manners. look at points of views. Sometimes I do think the rest of the world is ahead of us in that point, and manga is an easy way to express that, I think.
And there was something I was
go ahead.
watching. I can't remember exactly where I heard this, but there was some not manga artists necessarily, but it was more geared towards anime directors. It was basically saying how other anime producers and directors should not cater to the Western audience. And a lot of Western audience are saying, please do not cater to us. There's a reason why we went to you to begin with. Yeah. And I don't know, that when I saw this, that kind of popped in my mind. It's like, yeah, there's a reason why a lot of manga and anime is very popular over here, because it's something that we're not used to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't read his stuff, but I respect him because of how much of a creative force he is. There's this guy named Junji Ito, and he's an infamous manga creator with specifically horror-related stuff. Mm-hmm. You look at some of his books and the pages, it is some of the most creepiest shit ever. And I look at it and like, there's no way a US-based company would put that up on publication or in television right off the bat. Like, again, I'm not saying that there's no creepy, weird horror fans in the US, but like someone with the cojones to back up with money and not care what, parents or what the government might say, and be like, no, fuck it, we're putting that out there because it's art and all that stuff. And it's unique. It's a uniqueness to them. Again, I can't. Here, hold on. Let me try to see if I can do something. I want to show you this. Can you see me, right?
Unfortunately.
Fuck off. Look at the variety of my stuff between not just comic related stuff, but like there's pulp, there's crime noir, there's independent stuff. Like I don't just placate to just the superhero and spangle stuff, and that's why I think I can get into manga and Japanese stuff. I mean, it's a stereotype, but I love the samurai shit. Hence my my username. And all I beg of Japan and their culture is like, please don't stop doing what you're doing, because we need to learn from that and keep any fragment of imagination from us going.
Yeah,
I truly hope.
Yeah,
well, go ahead, Omega.
Yeah, one thing I was going to say is that kind of like what I said before, how anime and manga shouldn't cater to Western audience. I think that a lot of Western comic artists probably just needs to find their own niche. We had it for a while, and it kind of just fell off, and that's why. Then when that kind of fell off, then people started looking elsewhere, and then just, hey, here's this weird stuff from Japan. It's over here. Oh, this is crazy. Is there any more? I think that back in like the 60s and 70s, yeah, it's maybe during the 80s and mid 90s we had it, and then once this stuff from Japan started coming over, it kind of lost interest. Yeah, and I think they just need to find their spark again. Yeah, he says that it gives me a goal to aim for. I hope they don't try to cater to overseas audiences, because they like Western comics because they're Western comics, not because they're catering to them. And vice versa. We like their stuff because it's not catering to us. It's something different.
Yeah.
So he goes on to say that manga holds a significant advantage over Western comics, particularly regarding how anime adaptations actively promote manga and vice versa. So that's a good point as well, that a lot of the really popular mangas have cartoon and anime companions to it. So it shares interest. Over here, I mean, it'll be really weird for us to have a comic book that ends up with a anime or a cartoon within a couple of years of it coming out, but that's actually quite common now.
Someone like Ms. Marvel was the most recent thing I could think of, where like she introduced into comics, and then pretty soon afterwards, Carol Danvers got introduced in the MCU, and then immediately people were like, "What about Kamala Khan? What about Ms. Marvel?" And yeah, I agree that some of the stuff does still need to play out. And again, I'm not kissing ass and whatnot, but like, look at James Gunn and what he's doing with DC. After every trailer of a big movie or show or an animated series, there's usually a tagline that says, go read the comic based on this character, on this team, on this title. It's like nobody does that anymore.
Yeah.
I'll give shade, a little bit of shade, and I think valid criticism to the MCU. Start doing that with your big movies and your TV shows. Promote the comic books, even in a trailer, even in an ad. Like, do something like that. Promote the books, because if your things are getting popular, get the books popular. That way, new stuff is, invented out of them. The most recent run of the X-Men. I'm pretty sure that some of those new characters introduced are going to be coming down the line in the feature films later down the line, I think.
Yeah, oh, that just reminded me of something, because as soon as when Invincible came out, I actually went to my gaming store back when I lived. This is back when I still lived at close to a comic store. The guy was saying, "Was like, hey, he's like, the show just came out and it got popular, and what do you think happened to all the comics?" I was like, yeah, so they're all sold out. God dang it!
Yep.
It's like all these other Marvel comics are still sitting on a shelf. So why don't the MCU actually promote the comics?
I think I think there's a big disconnect between the comic book aspect of the MCU and the actual MCU. Particularly because I think they believed probably that they would have to do no work. You know what I mean? Like, they came in and said, if we make a kick-ass Iron Man movie, everyone's going to go out and buy Iron Man comics, and we're going to just have hand over fist money on Iron Man and Captain America and the Avengers. And it didn't happen. That wasn't the case. There were some spikes in stories. Like, if there's an adaptation of a specific story, you would see a little spike in that. But overall, it didn't drive a lot of people to go and read those characters. They didn't really see that kind of movement. Whereas DC, at least since James Gunn has started taking over, we are seeing more interest in the comic book characters as James Gunn puts out these stories and goes like, oh yeah, this is taking from Woman of Tomorrow, or this is The Brave and the Bold, or this is XYZ, this is Superman, Man of Tomorrow, whatever. They're doing these stories where they're connecting directly to something from the comics, and I think that is helping it. And by the way, the end of the article, he pretty much said that he didn't want to see it as a manga versus US comic book battle. He wanted to see it like the US should start pushing themselves harder to create more a wider net of storytelling in US comic books, which I'm okay with that, but I don't know if that market exists for US comic book audiences. Maybe it does. I would love to see that. Are they going to put money into it to make those stories happen when they have characters like Spider-Man and Superman? Probably not.
Are they run by American companies?
Exactly, dude. I'm so glad you said that, because it's not just defining the area and the new unknown to develop that for a potential audience that is hidden but it's not so well known right now. But also how you go about with public relations, with marketing. Like, anime and manga are so big that it's not just those two things. Something as a Luffy statue will garner a big community around the statues.
Yeah,
and the details about them, there's something to be said how the rest of the world, specifically Japan, how they handle the craftsmanship of statues, of promotions and whatnot, in comparisons to the US. We're we'll just put out some Funko Pops, and there you go. The kids will just buy that, and
this
whatever.
Is a Chinese knockoff, and it still looks better than half the shit that we get it from here.
Exactly. Yeah. Why would people want to just pay $10 for something that looks semi-obscure? And I mean, stuff is getting better, but the Japanese have been doing that for the longest time, and again, it's embroidered in their culture, their food, their everyday life, keeping clean. It's part of the ecosystem.
Yeah, when it comes to a lot of Western merchandising, it's in three levels. There's the cheap ass Funko Pop bullshit at the very bottom. At the step above that would be your standard kids' toys that you find in Toys R Us, which is if you Funko Pop, you down at the bottom, kids' toys, and then you have the very high end tier,
hot
toys, resin statues that you'll find.
Yes.
Joe has talked. I don't know if he talked about it over here, but he's talked pretty extensively about how he won't collect Funko Pops unless they're not human characters. Right? Is that the
Yeah, or if they are human, they have to have something very distinctive about them, something where, I have Geordie LaForge, you can tell he's got the visor. but most of the human guys just look alike. I don't know who they are if you don't put a name on the box.
It could be like generic woman number 4, generic man number 7. You never know.
Right.
Actually, you could go online for a while and design your own Funko, where it's basically just you pick colors and stuff to go onto a generic Funko body, and then they just ship it out to you.
Eric, you know something that I regret not doing?
What's
that I always heard about when I went to Japan? They have manga cafes. They had a place where you can go, a cafe you can go and read your manga in peace. And like the closest we got to doing that is go to fucking Barnes and Noble and hoping that like your Starbucks isn't that packed and you can read your comic book or your graphic novel or your novel there. And like it's not. It's I don't know. It's those stuff as well that like helps engage and embolden that art form. I think. Do you guys read manga from time to time, or you?
I mean, I have in the past. I know Joe's not a big manga anime guy, so
I hate anime, and I don't know. I'm not well versed enough in manga, but I kind of view it as just anime comic books.
I have a. I wouldn't say manga and anime are 1-to-1. There are a few differences, but I have a few manga here and there. But only reason I really don't get a lot of manga because it's so damn hard to find.
Yep.
Okay, well, we kind of need to move on from this topic. We're already 40 minutes in, so we're going to do a super chat, and then we're going to go to the next topic. Cameron with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. We're 3 out of 10 now. Welcome, Jake, to the stream. He popped in. Good to see you. Ra's al Ghul, Talia al Ghul, and Peacemaker became Superman villains in the Absolute Universe. I need to read the latest issues of this because it's sounding increasingly based on this. How are these characters villains for Superman? I don't know, but sounds to me like it's something worth reading. Is this the upcoming issue or is it the current issue? Like, this is the one that's coming? Is anybody here reading Absolute Superman, by the way?
I'm only reading Absolute Flash and Absolute Batman.
Okay.
No, I have a friend who's reading it, but he keeps raving about it every month. Awesome. Who? A friend of ours.
I'm going to have to go on and go ahead and get these. Actually, I'm going to go to my local shop and just have a pull list for it because that's probably the easiest way to do it. That way I won't forget. But Ra's and Talia and Peacemaker as Superman villains, I don't know how that's possible unless they drastically change who the characters are. So, wait. Oh, wait, this is a super chat about A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, right? Yes, yeah. I'm going to talk about that, Naruto, so we're going to leave that super chat for now, but I am going to talk about that show in a second. All right, so we got this teaser. We're going to talk about Lobo now, and then we're going to look at the poster as well. We got this teaser, and it dropped, I think, literally after last week's stream, so it was like the very next day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn it, now I got to wait 3 days to talk about it. But I do want to talk about this, because I'm hearing a lot of people complain about what they've seen. And I mean, it wouldn't be the internet without people complaining about something. And some people seem to really like it. So let's watch this teaser. By the way, if you are watching this on playback, I want to warn you. I know there's copyrighted music in this. So it will almost certainly get removed. I always try to remove the music first and then remove it if they don't remove the copyright. But there is copyrighted music in this.
Well, so. I'm trying to remember if there's even dialogue in it, because if there's not, you won't even need to play sound.
But do we know if there's dialogue?
I can't remember.
So if there's no dialogue, I can probably remove the music when they claim it, and then the video will be fine. So
in this clip, I don't think so. The next one, probably.
All right.
I don't remember there being music in this clip.
No, there is music in this for sure.
Or there being dialogue in this clip. My bad.
All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. They might still remove it because sometimes they're assholes like that. Oh, there is dialogue. You just said something.
Oh, my bad.
I don't hear anything.
I muted it.
He muted
his music.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm just doing other shit over here.
Yeah, Mega was busy being a dungeon master.
All right. So there we get the logo for Supergirl. Let's go back here and take a look at Jason as Lobo. This was a really good shot on his motorcycle here.
The main man.
All right, so here we go.
It's
Let's
10
pull
years
it up.
too late.
My main man.
All right, so a lot of people are saying this looks like a really bad cosplay.
Fuck
They,
you.
they say that for everything.
You fucking champagned for this for years, and now you've got it. Stop fucking complaining.
They're trying to compare this to the one from Krypton, the Lobo from Krypton.
There's
No,
no
mames.
comparison. There's no comparison at all.
Hold on.
That one from Krypton looked like Stay Put went to Taco Bell.
So let me see here. Here's the one from Krypton.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I don't know. They both look pretty good. They both look like Lobo. I think Jason looks better, but they're both solid.
Yeah, but yeah, you're just different.
Somebody's looking to join Kiss.
I'm afraid his crotch wants to bite me, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's one of the weirdest things they did is put that like, skull thing over his crotch. That was weird.
Oh, he always had that skull thing.
For the hot topic.
We also have, I think there's a poster. I don't know if this is real or not, but someone sent it to me and they're like, this is the poster. So hopefully it is the real one. Let me find this. What did we think of? Did anybody watch Krypton? And if you did, what did you think of Lobo and Krypton?
I didn't watch it.
I did not. I bailed before he showed up.
He was fine.
So here's a
Actually,
shot.
that may be me being generous.
There we go. This is the suit, the full look.
Hey, look at that stance. That is
Lobo.
that is Momoa with a Heineken cranked up to 11, dude. Like I am so happy for him because he's all like, look at him. If you've seen his YouTube channel, anytime he's talked about his like hobbies, he loves drinking, he loves motorbikes, and with a cigar. And again, the clip starts with him coming out of his trailer smoking a cigar already. And she's like, oh no, he's already set. He just needs to make up and he's good. No time. Go
There's
for
a
it.
high probability we're gonna get him facing off against Supergirl and Superman. Like,
I
we're
yeah.
gonna see them fighting for sure.
Oh yeah.
And this is one of those times where these characters actually did fight a lot in the comics. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
however, people in the chat, do you guys remember what happens if Lobo loses like one drop of blood?
Oh.
Do people understand how his powers work?
No,
I'm not ruining it.
I'm not that familiar.
Oh, okay. I don't want to totally spoil it. Somebody in the chat does it.
I'm not
I
ruining it.
probably know. I just forgot because it's been so long since I looked at any Lobo comic.
Lobo is kind of like Wolverine jacked up to 1,000. So if he loses a drop of blood, what do you think happens there? At least in some iterations of Lobo.
A clone? It just
Um,
grows into another version of them.
think.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Look, Serenity says not happening in the movie, so not ruining it. Yeah, I would say that's probably true because that would be really difficult. But essentially, Lobo can be killed and have like one cell left on the ground, and he will regrow back again.
He's
So
kind of
I know
like Doomsday in that regard. Just come back from whatever kills him.
yeah,
By the way, I put an image down below that
okay.
it challenges the notion that he always had the skull on his crotch.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Here we go.
That's from his first appearance in Omega Men.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm thinking, yeah, this shows how much I know about Lobo.
I'm
This is
teasing.
not a damn thing.
I'm teasing,
No,
but how come Jason's not dressed like that? That's what we want to see. Keep
Yeah,
it
I just
comic
remember
accurate.
like his first issue comics. I remember my brother had it. And he was basically like just his crotch like right over the cover. The camera's like
Which
right there.
which
The point of
design
view
is
right
better,
there. It's like
this one or
like
the
a-
one that we all know that from the newer version of Lobo with the
This
micro-
one.
Oh, the newer version.
Not this
Yeah,
one.
this one.
I mean, I'll give this version one thing. It looks more alien because he is supposed to be he is an alien. So, but no, it looks better. As
It feels too close to Metamorpho, in my opinion.
That's I can see that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, especially with that first image with the orange and the purple. Yeah.
Dude,
there's
I'm hoping I can find a copy of the Christmas special where someone puts a hit on Santa Claus and the Lobo takes it. Like I'm trying to find that before the movie comes out.
I remember that. Yeah.
So let's see what some of the comments say because Twitter's always good for for comments. Under Lobo here, it says, I'm underwhelmed. Is this what y'all been waiting for? Okay.
What the hell?
I can just hear Croc in that scene in my head.
Connor says he looks ripped straight from a comic book panel. Superhero movies directors milking Jason Momoa. Okay.
He is in everything.
Lobo's cool, but I doubt Momoa can pull off the vibe.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Of Lobo?
Have you seen him in interviews? He's Lobo without the costume and the makeup.
Have y'all not seen Stargate Atlantis?
That's crazy.
Have you seen him in anything?
I think Stargate Atlantis is his best role, to be honest.
Yeah.
What, are you going to say Baywatch, Jake?
I always thought Stargate.
No.
I always thought Stargate was where he was introduced to the world, and then I found out he was on Baywatch. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lobo deserves his own movie. He probably will get his own movie. I'm pretty sure
I
that's.
like him in Game of Thrones.
He's good in Game of Thrones for the one season.
Oh, yeah.
He's there. But I would say that there's no way Jason Momoa took this role and James Gunn offered it to him without a movie somewhere in the deal.
Oh yeah.
There's no way.
I just hope that, like, with the events that have come out thus far, like the movies, the shows, first, let's make sure Mr. Terrific has his own movie or his show, and then you give Lobo his own movie and his show. Like, make that right first. Be like, all right, these two guys have been stealing the shows from these projects. Let's put them on a budget. Let's give them something to do.
He looks ripped straight from the. See the juxtaposition in these comments is crazy. Like, you have people like, oh, it looks directly from the comics, and then you have other people saying, "Is this looks cheap, bet? Like, this isn't good."
They had a guy there saying worst poster. It's
Yeah, I
not
did
a
see that.
poster. It's
Yeah.
a clip from like what? That's not a poster.
Because people are stupid and they can't read.
Momoa as Lobo just makes sense. I think it makes more sense than Aquaman, to be
Yeah,
honest.
the Aquaman is like, the hell?
Let's see here.
Oh my god,
Oh
what
my
is
god.
that?
What the fuck? Marco Rubio as Lobo. Why? What is the connection? So fucking stupid.
Let's just get Marilyn Manson as Lobo instead.
Yeah.
Ain't that dude like 70?
I used Grok to fix Jason Momoa. You mean to make him look
fuck
less
you.
like Lobo? Now he looks less like Lobo in the
He
video?
looks like a wrestler there. It looks like he's
Yeah.
coming from the WWE.
No, Omega, tell me that Joker in the Snyder Cut didn't look like he came off a Marilyn Manson cover.
Yeah, he does.
Black Belt Jones.
Yeah, he look like he came straight out of the comic book. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, whatever.
That clip.
I'm not gonna
Jason
lie.
Momoa was
I'm
born to
retarded.
play it. This is probably the only thing I'm interested in seeing in the Supergirl movie. That's fine. I mean, look, I think people. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about people who are illiterate when it comes to movies. That's why they put people in movies so that you will be interested in going to see the movie. Why would they cast someone that you don't want to see in the movie and then you're going to go, I'm not going to see that movie because they didn't cast anybody I like? That's how this works. They try to pick people that are going to bring a wider range of people into the film. That's the whole point. God. Oh my God. Anyway, enough of that. We got some super chats here. Let's jump backwards here. Lone Wolf of the $2 super chat, bringing us to 6 out of 10. I think we're going to hit it tonight for sure in the Reloaded channel. Sent you a tweet I saw on Discord about Lobo. Let me see what this is. Let me see what it is. Hold on. It's in a DM.
Jake.
Gotcha.
Who voiced Lobo in the animated series, Superman, and JL?
Huh? Oh, and
Who voiced Lobo? The guy from Everybody Loves Raymond?
God, I know his name too. Brad Garrett.
If Lobo gets his own movie or show, I want him to get a cameo.
Yeah.
Here he goes. Lone Wolf's at the server. Something doesn't sit right with me about how he keeps going on about finally he is Lobo. You do realize that you were in the Justice League, right? That was your breakaway from Game of Thrones, not this CW looking movie where the director only picked you as a gotcha to fans. And you know the crazy thing is this person did this without even being monetized. So they said something dumb
that bullshit for
without
free?
even making money off of it.
Also, people don't realize that CW is not the insult that it once was.
No.
Your breakaway from Game of Thrones. So this person doesn't realize he had a career before Game of Thrones.
Right.
He was
Again,
in
have you not seen Stargate Atlantis?
He was in like a big chunk of Stargate Atlantis. Yeah.
4 seasons of Stargate versus what? 13 at most episodes of Game of Thrones?
Probably, yeah. This person
he was in Baywatch.
This dude that Jason's been talking about Lobo ever since he started getting cast as Aquaman. And it's just like, dude, like this guy is all he's talked about. Like I mean, again, it's the worst kept secret in Hollywood. But like, I'll never forget when he uploaded a video of him running out of a office, screaming of happiness. I'm like, son of a bitch, he probably just got out of a meeting with James Gunn, be like, yep, he's gonna be Lobo.
Can I correct Bob here?
He thought he was trying for Lobo when he went to play Aquaman. He thought he was going to.
Yeah, go ahead, Bob. You corrected Bob. Go ahead.
I just got to correct Bob of the old ways because he says if it's a flop, they'll say it's because of Kara. They're going to say it's a flop no matter what, unless if it hits like $1 billion.
Well,
it could do respectable business, and they'll still claim it was.
If they want it to be a flop, they'll just do it. They'll give it the Captain Marvel treatment. They'll make an excuse for why it reached $1 billion.
Right.
You know, the numbers are wrong, or they did XYZ things to make it reach $1 billion. That's what they will do, most likely. But yeah, all right. Let's. We got a couple other super chats. Naruto, we're gonna look at yours in just a second because we are going to be talking about that. Staggerforth 999 super chat. DC Comics recently brought back their Vertigo imprint. I looked at a title called Necrotacitus. Necrotaceous?
Necronomicon? What? Kidding.
A Jurassic. Yeah, I think it's Necrotaceous. Necrotaceous. All right. A Jurassic theme. Like they need to make the name easier to say. A Jurassic themed comic book, but have you looked at any Vertigo titles? Back in the day, I haven't looked at any Vertigo stuff recently. So
I love the Vertigo stuff. Why the Last Man?
Yeah, that's probably the one that I've read the most of, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Constantine.
I was just watching
The Sandman.
I was just watching a Vertigo TV show today.
Technically,
Lucifer. Yeah.
Technically, Animal Man is from that vertical corner of the universe, and I love Animal Man.
Not originally.
Not originally.
He
yes.
did make his way over there though.
Yes. Yeah.
As soon as I put the headphones back on, Ronan said Animal Man.
Come on now. You got Wildcat. I got Animal Man. Come on now.
I didn't judge you one bit.
But you know, Ronan, you said you'd like to see Animal Man in the DCU, right?
Bro, me? Oh, fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm waiting to one day like bump into James Gunn and just throw him down my omnibus of Grant Morrison Animal and be like, James, do this. Please do this. And he's a Grant Morrison fan, so I'm hoping that like that's in the cards soon enough. Because again, I go back to specific characters right now that they have in their universe that can do so much on entertainment and on opening a discussion about stuff. For example, Animal Man. What happens about a guy who has the ability to like enhance, like take animals' powers, but at the same time he has a family, he's got bills to pay, and what does that do to the community? And what happens when you go meta eventually? You know, the question, another one, guy fighting for the truth and whatnot. But what happens when you become obsessive, and there's conspiracy theories and all that stuff? Like, I mean, they have a tapestry, Eric. I shit you not. That I'm hoping someone in there just saying, listen, besides the big names, there's so much we can do right now with where we're at right now and just go at it, like straight to the throat with the material.
Okay, before we get into the next super chat, the next topic, I do want to shout out what our options are. We're 6 out of 10 super chats, 4 more in the Reloaded channel, and we will pick one of these. Tonight, we're actually tackling 2, maybe 3 of the bonus topics that you guys have paid for with super chats. We're doing most anticipated movies, most anticipated TV shows, and possibly our voice actor poll that we're gonna do, where we're gonna give our top 3 voice actors if we have a couple people stick around. So
we're 6 out of 10. YouTube is killing this shit.
It is for sure, 100%. Here are our options tonight if we reach the goal. And in the debunks channel, we are still 0 out of 5. But if you guys want to donate over there, I'll put up a poll on that one as well. If we reach the goal in the Reloaded channel tonight, these are your options. We can discuss James Gunn's future in cinema with the DCU and beyond. Like, what do we think he's going to be doing moving forward? This is a discussion topic. Next discussion topic would be who should be the DCU Batman. We'll be able to pick a few options for ourselves and then discuss why we think they should be the DCU Batman. Will Star Wars survive this change in leadership? And we're going to talk about what that looks like moving forward for Star Wars. Or another top 3 list. Top 3 worst TV shows of all time.
We already did that one, didn't we?
No, we've done specific ones. I've never done like one where it's of all time. So we're going to do all time on that one.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like that one's going to win at the moment. The one that is leading is a discussion about who should be the DCU Batman. So we will see. With that being said,
we got a super chat.
From Lone Wolf, $5 super chat. Are any of you going to see the film Get Help? I'm hearing good things from 3C Sean. Huh?
It's Send Help, not Get Help.
Yeah. And Cody right now, that makes me curious to see it. I've not seen a lot about. I've seen one trailer. That's all I know about
I already
it.
got my tickets.
Okay, comes out this week, right?
Yep.
Are you going, Joe?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to
go. Ronan, have you seen it yet, or any?
No, not yet.
Are you planning on seeing it, or is it not one that you're thinking about?
Maybe.
I will probably see it, but it's probably not going to be this week because we might get snow, and I'm not going to buy tickets for a movie. My theater chain again is a local one. It's Cinema Cafe. If I want to get a refund, I have to physically go there to get it. So if it snows, I can't get my refund, and I'm not trying to buy like 5 tickets and then I get my money back if I get snowed in. It is Sam Raimi. Yeah, it's his first original movie in like 17 years, I think.
I don't think it's been that long since
not
Drag Me to Hell.
2009.
That's 17.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where does the time go?
That's an interesting question up there, right under the super chat.
Let's see. Thank you for the super chat, Lone Wolf.
The long one.
Didn't ask me if I was
Let's
going.
see. I did. I said, anybody going? You never said anything. Are you going?
Because everybody else is talking. No, I'm not.
Exactly. Random question for the panel. Do you guys have those characters you're not necessarily diehard fans of, but your friends love them and you're just happy for your friends because they like that? That's a really complicated question. I don't really have an answer for it because that's a very specific thing. So no.
I don't know how to answer that. Ronan, Omega, like Joe, anybody else know how to answer that?
Oh, I got an answer for that. The entire MCU.
Well,
I'm not.
I think what he means is like, okay, Jake loves Wildcat, right? Well, I mean, Wildcat's cool. I don't particularly love Wildcat, but he does. So I think if like we heard Wildcat's coming to the DCU, we'd be like, hey, Jake's gonna be happy.
Is it bad that I don't care if somebody's happy about their character? I mean, look, I'm usually I give grace for a lot of things, but it's like if somebody were extremely happy about something, I'd be like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know if I'd be happy for them for that reason. Like, I don't know if that's the case, but you know, like a lot of people wanted the Batgirl movie to come out. I love Batgirl. I think the movie probably would have been good. I'm not the biggest Batgirl fan. But there's some people who I think were really upset by that. Maybe some people in the panel here that were upset about it. So yeah, it's like,
I was bummed out. Yeah, I love Batgirl.
Nobody was more upset than Perp.
I was gonna say, Ronan, you got anything on that?
I'm thinking right now. I'm like, I don't know. I'm looking through my Rolodex of like characters and stuff, and I'm like, I'm pretty. I mean, I guess. The one that does keep to mind, and again, I like the character, but like people love the character, and I think it has to do with the actor himself, who I'm a big fan of more than the character, is Mace Windu. I like Mace Windu, but if I never saw anything else of Mace Windu, I'd be like, all right, I'm good. I got enough. Like, and again, I have to be very specific with other stuff as well. I don't know. I think, but here's the thing: a lot of these like probably obscure or not, hardcore characters that I'm probably not too familiar with. Eventually, someone gives that character material, and then they become my favorites. I'll put it to you this way: for the longest time, not that I didn't give two shits about her, but like Mon Mothma, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, she besides Leia, she's there. And I was always hoping like just give her something to do. There's got to be a reason why she exists, right? And then slowly, Rebels came out, and then Andor came out, and then I'm like, oh, now she's one of my favorite characters. I'm like, how the fuck did a background? I'm trying to be respectful, but like, I mean, that's what she was. She was a background character that only had a few lines, and the most infamous one became a meme of like many Bothans died to give us information. That's all we knew of her. And thank God shit's changed. But
I mean, that's kind of how I am.
I'm sorry, I was just gonna say any character is just one story away from being a great character.
True.
But yeah, I agree. Yeah,
and that's kind of how I am with, and I'm just gonna use this as an example because I mean, you just brought him up a little bit ago. I'm not like the biggest animal fan, like I like the character and all that, but if they were to announce something for DC and say, hey, well, Animal Man, miniseries or whatnot, I'd text Ronan and be like, fuck yeah, dude, they're doing your thing. I think that's what the question meant. I don't know if I'm on the money with that or not, but yeah.
Like I had a lot of people reach out to me when Nathan Fillion was cast as Guy Gardner. People were like texting me like, "Hey man, they're putting your favorite Green Lantern in this thing."
That was so fucking cool, man. I was so happy.
Chris, that's not a call I ever expect to get, but yeah, I'll get back to you if that ever happens.
You know what's weird? Again, this might be too revealing, but fuck it, you guys are friends. I trust you guys, and the internet is watching us. People are shocked whenever either I don't have Cyclops or Storm in my main 5 X-Men lineup. They're not in my lineup ever. And I love those characters, but they're never in my lineup. They're like, really? None of those two are in it? I'm like, yep, that's just my choice.
I mean, to be honest, I get it. They're my favorites, but I can get why another character will outshine them for them. Yeah. So yeah, there's plenty of them.
Yeah, like, I love those two, but they're not in my top 5. And hot take, neither is Wolverine. I love Wolverine, but he's not in my top 5 lineup.
Same.
All right, we're gonna move on. So we got a
sorry, that was a good question that got us talking.
I disagree with you. I think it was a complicated question that I don't know how to answer it. Is all.
Yeah,
like,
for me, like just when I said the entire. Oh, go ahead.
It was complicated, but it got us talking.
Yeah, but I mean, it very much sidetracked the what we were doing. So that's why I was like, I don't know how to answer this and make it weave into the next thing we're going to discuss because I was getting ready to go into A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So, but it's okay. Thank you for the question in the chat. I can't remember who asked it, but thank you. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Nerdrotic decided to talk positively about something, and I have a specific reason why I'm bringing this up. Okay. So, Night of the Seven Kingdoms is out. Who's watching it, by the way? Jake's watching it?
I am.
He's even out.
Okay. I'm not going to spoil a bunch of plot points in it. We do have a super chat about it, but it doesn't really spoil too much. But this is why we're going to look under this tweet. There's a couple of things happening here, and I thought this was a really good opportunity to talk about how they operate. So, we've had 3 episodes of the show, right? No, 2 episodes of the show. 2. Okay.
2.
So we've had 2 episodes of the show. This tweet came out right after the second episode came out. And I don't think these guys, or at least Nerdrotic, hasn't decided 100% how he's going to move forward with the series. I think that it's Game of Thrones. They know that they've pretty much astroturfed hate around Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, right? And so with this show, they don't know what direction they're going to go. And so he's testing the waters with this tweet. Now, before we read this, I'm enjoying it. Jake, what are you thinking about it? Are you having a good time with it?
Yeah, I'm really liking it so far, too.
Did you read the story itself, like the actual story that the show is based on?
It's been a minute, but yes.
Okay. So you have much more knowledge about it than I do, because I've never read the story. I just know what the story is. Like I Dunk and Egg, I've heard it from different people and they've told me about it.
Right.
I've never read it. Has anybody else here read the story? Or
I have to.
I would encourage you to read it.
okay,
I put a review up on my channel. I think it was after I saw the season, I was like, let me read the book, the story, and I read it. I'm like, ooh, that's fascinating.
So let me tell you why I enjoy the show. I think it's a really interesting step into this world where we're following a couple of characters and it's not jumping around everywhere. Because one of the things about both Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon is you're following like 12 plot points at any given time. And it can get a little complicated if you're not keeping up with everything that's happening. This one is a very easy to follow story. It's a pleasant viewing experience. The second episode was around 32 minutes long. I do appreciate the shorter runtime. It does allow you to sit down, sit through it, get everything you need to get, and move on with the story. It cuts off at the right portions of it. I love the characters, Dunk and Egg, both very not like in a world full of really shit characters. It's good to have some characters that are relatably nice in the world. I'm having a good time with it. Is everybody else feeling the same way about it? I mean, you don't have to give like a full review. Just, is everybody else enjoying it or no? That's watching.
This show is my favorite thing in Game of Thrones.
It reminds me of when I used to watch Cena and Herc as a kid growing up, but a more mature version of that, and almost like you're looking at it in a different way.
Okay. Joe, you're not watching this, right?
I am not.
Okay. And Omega, you're not into this at all, or
I'm not, but I am very interested.
Okay. There's not much to spoil because it's only on its second episode. But here we go. Nerdrotic has decided that he needs to test the water to find out if he has to do what his fans want him to do, which is hate something. Because I can assure you they will flip on a dime if they find out it's financially beneficial for them to dislike something. So let's read what he says here. He says, "A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is brilliant so far. I actually don't disagree with him. It does the book justice. I have no point of reference. What do you got? Do you agree with that, guys that have read the story?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, again, without spoiling the rest of the stuff, it's almost like page-to-page adaptation.
Right.
From what I've seen so far, yeah.
Now, he goes here, Dunk and Egg are perfectly cast, and the second episode leveled the show up to potentially be great. Give it a watch. This is probably the most inoffensive take he's had in a long time about a TV show. And he's doing this because he wants to see what his viewers think. So let's scroll under this tweet, because this is why it's put here, is so he can gauge what his viewers are going to do. Spoiler alert, they have been trained to hate everything. So even when their leader tells them that they like something, their immediate response to that is, I have to hate it. So let's see what people say here. Glad to see that kid that could bend the spoon in the Matrix is finding work.
That's fucked up.
Here we go. Craig, who immediately says this. Is there any woke activity? If so, I will need to give it a miss. You just read what he said to you. It's very clear. But here you are, your brain is telling you that you have to find out if there's woke in it before you can actually consume the media. So you want to be told, essentially he wants to be told whether or not he's supposed to like it.
Yeah, people are saying this show's good. Wait a minute.
Form your own fucking opinion.
Is there any gay stuff or any blacks in the show? If so, then it's woke.
Chris Gore goes, go ahead, Jake, what are you going to say?
I was going to say, form your own fucking opinion.
I agree. Chris Gore says, I've seen the first 2 episodes and I like it so far, but this show would be better to binge all at once.
No.
This is bad. No. What they're doing is absolutely the right way to release the show.
It's not 2015.
Chris
it's
Gore,
not
this is a
Netflix.
brain dead take. Go ahead, Jake.
I was going to say, it's not like Prime Stranger Things Day where they would release it all at once.
Yeah.
Joe here says, thanks for the recommends. Got to ask, did they edgelord again with showing poop coming side view out of a butthole? By the way, that is a spoiler for the episode, but it's like in the very beginning. It's a really gross, almost comedic scene that obviously people in here have a problem with it. Here we go.
Especially with what comes right before it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it with these terribly short episodes? I feel like barely anything happens before the credits roll. 33 minutes. Give me a break. So those other 12 minutes that we typically get, that's what breaks it for you. Got it. At least it's an actual criticism. Game of Thrones. Here we go. Game of Thrones season 8 permanently burned that bridge for me. Just like certain people with good nerd cred have burned that bridge for me by getting upset on Twitter over certain bad news coming out of Minnesota. So like completely shifting over to something else. It is what it is. Glad people are enjoying a new show. This is the kind of people that just don't need to comment on media at all. Like, just don't. You're not watching the show. You haven't watched since season 8 of Game of Thrones. What are you doing here? What is the point?
What does Minnesota got to do with the goddamn show about?
It has nothing. Nothing. Zero.
Nothing. Yeah.
Carnage Dad here. Come on, Mr. Roddick. You know it's always the 3rd episode minimum before the message creeps in. The studios rely on the sunk cost fallacy. These people now have brainwashed themselves. They immediately go into self-brainwashing mode when something that they see challenges their perspective. The studios rely on the sunk cost fallacy with the hope that people will keep watching after that point. Let's do a couple more here. I really want to like the show, but it's so boring. I don't care about any of the characters and nothing has happened. We can go back to the Jim Lee stuff here and talk about like the literacy issue in the United States.
That's having no range.
Yeah. I would actually say that's a fair take. I mean, I haven't seen the show, but he's not saying, there's women.
But it's not because this is a lie. Nothing has happened. That's a lie. Several things have happened over the first 2 episodes. You can say it's boring. You can say it's boring. You can say it's boring, but saying nothing has happened is a lie.
And
that's
again,
not true.
It's also what you do with the given time. Like 30-minute episodes, even initially I was like, really? Is that going to work? Yeah. And I watched them like, they did a lot with 30 minutes.
I also want to say if you like the magic and stuff from Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon with like dragons and magic and stuff, you're not going to get it in here. So I understand why somebody might find it boring. I mean, but there's actual major things that happen in both the first and the second episode.
I mean, this IP hasn't ever really done anything like that. So, I get maybe not being used to it, but I mean, give it a shot.
It's an adjustment, but yeah.
I'm sure it's very good. Okay, let me explain why I say the people leaving these comments need to just stop. I'm sure it's very good, but after House of the Dragon Season 2, Game of Thrones last few seasons, I'm waiting over a decade for a book that will never come out. I'm just so done with this entire franchise. That's fine. But none of these shows, like this show, doesn't have the exact same creative team of either Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon.
Right.
So to be like, it's going to be the same as this, you don't know that because it's a different creative team.
But also,
George R. R. Martin went out of his way in an interview to like make sure Night of the Seven Kingdoms is not being run by the same people who do House of the Dragons. He went out of his own way to be like, yo, fuck a certain person. I love this show. Like,
but also House of the Dragons really well received. Like he's saying after House of the Dragon Season 2, people love House of the Dragon.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's why there's a disconnect here. Like you're saying that House of the Dragon is bad because you don't like it, which is your own personal take on it. But then you're trying to hold this show to that standard from 2 different creative teams and apply that logic to this show. It's like mental gymnastics. It doesn't make any sense.
They're doing 2 different things, drastically different things.
See, here we go. Even as a non-white guy, I hate to see non-white actors in medieval European... It's not medieval Earth. It is a fictional world.
It's not Europe.
It's
besides. You know what? This tells me they don't know fucking nothing about the world.
Please never fail to criticize and reject it, or they'll do more and more. Here we go. I want to it's like so. Basically, what I'm getting at, we're just going through. We're spinning the
Empire
wheels
of
here,
Yi-Ti,
right?
who are basically Asian,
they're
based off Asian cultures.
Based on what I can see, the vast majority of these comments are either lukewarm or negative, and the reason why is because this is their community. These are the people they hang around with. They cannot
the source material.
Yes, and they cannot be positive about anything. They can't be positive about it because their audience rejects it. So they are forced into this position in order to stay afloat on YouTube. And this is why you can't trust anything they say. No. Because he's going to shift. I can already predict what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now. We're on the 2nd episode. He put this tweet up to test the waters. He will find something over the next couple episodes that he doesn't like, and all of a sudden the show will be bad.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I already know what he's going to use. If he decides to hate the 3rd episode, I know exactly what he's going to use as an excuse to hate the episode. I already know exactly. And next week, once the episode drops, I'll let you know what it is because I know exactly what he's going to go for if he does do his usual thing.
They do also. They always need a show that they can champion to hold up as their. This all sucks. Why can't it be like this? Like with Discovery.
Yes.
With Discovery, it was The Expanse. We hate Star Trek Discovery, but The Expanse is good.
Right.
And with Lord of the Rings, it was House of the Dragon.
And now this is going to be, we hate Starfleet Academy, but we love Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Naruto here with a $10 super chat. This was about this show, which is why I waited on it. But thank you for the super chat. Or is it Naruto? Yes, Naruto. Thank you so much, Naruto. Did anyone else chuckle when Duncan said to the guy worried about his missing kids, "I'm sure they won't be found dead"? And then the guy with the gray hair looks at him like, "What did you just say?" I thought it was hilarious.
We talked about that during my live stream. We just did. We talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
The actor, I don't know his name. What's the actor that plays Dunk in this? What's his name?
Peter Claffrey, I think.
Claffrey, yeah.
Incredible in this role.
Yes.
He is perfect. He's a big, tall, muscular guy. He's very imposing, but he plays that goofy, silly, jockey kind of like, doesn't understand the world type dude very well. And I really do appreciate that about him.
Non-literate people who dare not step out of their own comfort zone to look at the world from a different perspective, you want a very basic relatability to him. He's Rocky. He's Rocky Balboa.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now you've seen. Oh, sorry, Jake. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
He's very not trying to beat the next person. Like just create a lasting legacy, create a mark on the world.
Right, that's true. You're right. But I'm enjoying it. And Ronan, how many episodes have you seen? Have you seen the whole thing, Ronan?
The whole thing.
Okay. I don't want you to spoil it, but I mean, are you happy with the show? Like, are you good with it?
It is my favorite thing out of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
It's my favorite thing out of Game of Thrones. And I'm struggling right now to either start the second story or wait till season 2. And I doubt I'm going to be able to wait. So I think I'm going to wait till after episode 3 to be like, am I going to continue onwards or wait till season 2? Because they're shooting season 2 right now.
Yep.
I'm going to go as far to say that I've only in the second episode, it's probably my favorite thing that I've seen from the Game of Thrones world.
And I love House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
And I love a lot of the characters from Game of Thrones and the first few seasons. But and again, also maybe it might be tropey, but there's something about the whole Lone Wolf and Cub. Bring it back to manga. Concept of a samurai and a kid and protector. You know, Mandalorian and Grogu, Joe and Ellie. Lucy and the Ghoul.
I saw people saying you're not alone.
Yeah. So thank you for the super chat, Naruto. I do appreciate it. And we have a $5 super chat from Columbia Rican. And a channel member. Thank you so much, Columbia. I think this is in the Debunks channel, so I appreciate you contributing. I plan to watch all the shows in chronological order once the show is done. Can you please provide the timeline order? So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's House of the Dragon, this show, and then Game of Thrones, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because House of the Dragon is roughly 200 years ago. This show takes about 90 years before Game of Thrones, and then there's
I think House is almost 300, and this was about 90 to 100. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
correct.
Yeah. So that's how you'd want to watch it, and we are getting another season of House of the Dragon. So which I believe comes out this year. This year.
This year.
Yeah. So thank you, Columbia Rican. Good to see you, by the way. Let's see here. George R. R. Martin already said that he's a direct ancestor of Brienne of Tarth. Really?
Yeah, because even in the books, they're mentioned. It's been so long since I read them, but yeah, they're actually mentioned in the books at least.
Oh,
still waiting on Winds of Winter.
Yeah, cool.
One day, Omega. Hopefully, we're still alive, but one day.
One day.
Yeah, once I get more gray in here.
All right, so hold on here for a second. We're gonna watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer now.
Woo!
Let's see. I think I have it over here. Do I have it?
That actually looks really good. I'm surprised, or not surprised that it looks good, but surprised with how it's looking so far.
This came out, I think, today, right? Or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Share screen. So before we watch this, I know I probably asked you guys before, but for everyone in the chat that might not have been here, did everybody like or dislike that first Super Mario movie?
Again, revealing. I haven't seen it yet, sadly.
Okay. Joe's like,
I enjoyed it.
Perfectly
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, I liked it.
Didn't have much of a plot, but the video game didn't have much of a plot. I don't know. It's not very rewatchable, but it was entertaining.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Columbia Rican's happy to be
being
here.
with
Glad you guys are streaming tonight. Well, thank you for being with us,
I
Columbia
found
Rican.
rewatchability in it.
Omega, did you like it?
I didn't see it.
What? We got 2 people who haven't seen the Super Mario movie?
I mean,
I love Super Mario Brothers, but like I don't know, maybe it's the animation style. I don't know. It hasn't told me to go rush and see it yet. I don't know.
Okay.
it's a hell of a lot better than that last Mario movie.
Well, fair enough. Let's watch the trailer. This is a Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Hey,
Trust the fungus.
I will defend that first Mario movie.
No,
It had nothing to do with Mario, but as a sci-fi kind of cyberpunk type setting, it's actually pretty dang good.
Sure.
Omega.
It's an interesting movie.
Omega, trust the fungus.
All right. If you're watching this on playback, this may not be here because I believe it's a Universal movie, right? Isn't this Universal?
Yes.
So that means they might claim it. Universal's very sketchy, so we'll see. I love desert stages in Mario, so.
Oh, you're here.
Now, where's the troubled pipe?
Although the fireballs are lanterns.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, that was cool.
Fireflowers are lanterns. I love that.
$1 billion movie, by the way.
The scared guy anymore. Yes, I am. People don't change.
Sound effects.
There's the problem.
You can play the music.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yoshi?
No.
it's all right.
Oh.
That's a $1 billion movie right there. That character's everything.
Oh. Cheap. Birdo.
Who is this? Yoshi.
Come on.
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
Love the sound effect. Oh, it being an April Fool's movie makes so much sense.
Yeah, this is a. I'm sorry, this is $1 billion movie, guys.
I mean, the first one wasn't it?
Yeah, but I had a little doubt about this one, but now I don't. Now I have no doubt at all. I feel like this is $1 billion film.
Oh yeah.
Does this look better or worse to you than the first movie? Like, which one do you think looks better?
Just from the look, I'll be honest. I like the first look I got of this one more than just the first look of the first one, comparing them against each other. Because they're not doing that thing that the first film did, where it's like, hey, we're gonna spend the first 20-ish minutes in a real place and then go to the spot you all know. So they didn't have like that split, for lack of a better term, Roger Rabbit nature, where it's like it was part animated. So this is like leaning full into all the source material. So just off that alone, I think this is the better first look.
I mean, if you want Mario to be Roger Rabbit, like, you get the original movie with Bob Hopkins.
Try to forget that.
Isn't Brie Larson supposed to be in this movie as well?
As Rosalina,
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know who's going to hate it now.
She's a nerd.
Yeah. Same level, but I preferred the first trailer of this film to the Yoshi trailer. Rosalina sold the show. Yeah, I agree. She looked really good. But I like this one. I actually think Yoshi is to bring the kids in, like the kids, like the young kids.
I mean, this whole movie's going to do that.
Well, if it's trending like if we're still in the same bubble of the way people are spending money in 2026 as we were in 2025, this movie is a go-to family movie. Like it's gonna be one of those movies that everybody goes out to see opening weekend, and it's gonna make a ton of money.
Yeah,
sure.
it'll just be like, families looking for a good time.
Yeah. Let's see here. What do we got left? I think that's it for the stuff on my notes.
How
you know what
come-
they should do? They should spin this off and do a Luigi's Mansion movie.
How come families looking for a good time didn't go see the last Ninja Turtles movie though? Like that's what I don't know. That was a great movie. That was animated.
Yeah.
I actually think that's one of the best, if not the best, turtle movies. To be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one.
I still haven't seen that one.
Yeah. That was good.
I'll see it at some point. I don't have anything against it. I mean, it's hard to be worse than those 2010 movies.
Yeah. All right, so we are 7 out of 10 super chats in the Reloaded channel, and we are 1 out of 5 in the Debunks channel. So if you guys would like to contribute, you can. We're going to jump into our first topic of the paid topics for tonight, which is TV shows of 2026. We're going to look through a list of what's coming out, and we're going to talk about what we're looking forward to, what we're not. And in the chat, I want you guys to participate as well. If there's something that's missing from the list or something on the list that resonates with you, make sure you give it a shout out in the chat. Let's see here.
Right. Hassan, that's not exactly news. We knew that just looking at how it performed in box office, which is unfortunate because it deserved better.
Fucking travesty.
It's the best Transformers movie since '86.
Yeah.
I'd say second best.
What was your first best?
Bumblebee. I love Bumblebee.
Bumblebee's a solid number 3.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. We're going to be looking through. Some of these came out already because this list was at the beginning of this month, but it's got everything for the rest of the year on it. So we have The Pit on HBO Max, which everybody says is really good. I haven't watched it yet. Anybody else big on The Pit or no?
It's on the list, not yet.
I think Darren really likes this. I think he's the one that's mentioned it a few times. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Definitely a recommend for me.
Fuck yeah.
Great series.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Bridgerton comes out 2 days. Anybody a fan of this?
My wife's a huge fan.
Yeah.
So are we just looking through, a Hollywood Reporter thing, or are we listing our own stuff?
We're going to look through this, and then if there's something on here that's on your list, you can shout it out and say this was on my list. And then if we get done with this and there's something that's not mentioned, then you can bring up the ones on your list that were not in this article. Because this is the most comprehensive list of big stuff that's coming out this year. So
for now, this is just TV?
Yes, there's a separate one for movies. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I don't think there's any animated stuff on this, so we're going to have to talk about the animated stuff on our own because I don't think.
And I already know there's not games on this either, so I'll cover us then when we get to it.
Well, if we get done with this within the next 20 minutes, we will do the top 3 voice actors. That's the game that we're going to do. So.
No, I meant game as in games of 2026.
Oh yeah. That's a separate thing. People could just mention the ones that they're looking forward to.
Yeah, there's not one for this.
There's so many games that are supposed to be coming out that list was impossible to get through, like in one stream.
Yeah.
Yes, you can watch Knights of the Seven Kingdom without watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah, this can be a good entry point for you.
The Love Story, John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette. So, not on my list. Anybody's list?
Nope.
Ooh.
Nope.
The Fall and Rise. The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. This is on NBC.
I haven't heard of this, but Daniel Radcliffe is very funny. That last sitcom he did, Miracle Workers.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone watched Miracle Workers.
It was good, but we got canceled, right?
It lasted 4 seasons.
Yeah, but they ended it on a cliffhanger, right?
I don't know. I never saw the last season because it never went to HBO Max.
So Miracle Workers was... remind me if I'm right on this one or not. It's a show where the premise changed each season, right?
Yeah. The first season, they were like Steve Buscemi was God, and they were angels working for God. Then season 2 was medieval. Then, each season it was a different...
Yeah, I think that's probably why didn't come back after the 4th season. I think people complained about it, honestly. Paradise on Hulu. I did not know this was even a show, but it's a post-apocalyptic hit drama, or the twisty post-apocalyptic hit drama from This Is Us creator Dan Fogelman. Scrubs for like, what season is Scrubs on now? Like,
This is
season 10, I think.
it's been on forever. It feels like.
I knew this was coming, but I didn't know that they were actually shooting it. Like I didn't know it was coming this soon.
Yeah. So this is the ones that I highlighted are ones that I plan on watching. I'm a big Survivor fan, and Survivor 50 is a big season. They're bringing back a bunch of like the best players. I don't talk about it here, but I ran a channel for years that talked about reality TV. So like Survivor, Road Rules, The Real World, American Idol, all of those reality shows. I ran a whole channel doing that.
What?
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm looking forward to Survivor 50. It's one of my favorite shows.
I'll probably watch that. I was a Survivor fan, but I kind of fell off. But
This one is all the greatest players from the last 49 seasons.
So
all the greatest players and Suri. I'm sorry, I never liked Suri.
So what? Did you put the Eric in Erica's Got Talent?
Yes, I did. Absolutely. I did 100%. Marshall's The Madison and Dutton Ranch. It's a bunch of shows I will not be watching.
I might watch it, but yeah, I'm. It's a funky time with that stuff because I like the Yellowstone universe, but like it's I don't know.
I feel like they're expanding too quickly, so we'll see what happens with that.
What's that one that's on right now? Landman.
Yeah,
I heard
I have not been impressed with it. I know it's popular. I think the stories and the dialogue are pretty bad, but that's just me. I watched a couple episodes. It wasn't for me. So Outlander is a time travel show, but it's about romance. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I know it's a popular book series, right? Isn't that where it came from?
Yes.
I think Ronald D. Moore is the showrunner on that. I've never seen it, but I think it's a Ronald D. Moore show.
I don't know. Give it a shot, maybe. The Comeback, which is HBO, Lisa Kudrow.
And it's been gone for like 10 years, so this is the comeback.
It's literally the comeback, yeah. Rooster. Now, this one I hadn't heard about, but it's got Steve Carell is in it, and it's a comedy. So it's about teachers on a campus, I think. I don't know. It's HBO, so HBO is usually pretty good. So I might give this one a shot.
I like Steve Carell.
Yeah. Okay, The Boys, obviously, on April 8th. Is this on anybody's list? It was on mine. Nope. I know it's not on Joe's. I know it's not on Jake's. Omega?
It's definitely on mine. This is the only thing on this list I'm interested in.
Yeah. Ronan, are you into The Boys or no?
Eventually I'll get into it, but I have enough trouble with Invincible.
All right. We also have The Testaments, which is on Hulu. It's a spinoff, I believe, of Handmaid's Tale.
I was about to say, it looks like Handmaid's Tale.
It's a sequel to that, so yeah. Malcolm in the Middle, Life's Still Unfair on Hulu.
That shit's still going?
This is the revival.
Yeah. Anybody?
Heisenberg.
Is this on anybody's list at all? It's not on mine.
I hated the original show.
Euphoria is coming back, and this season looks bonkers. Like, I saw the trailer for it, and it's like, what? The show's transformed into something that I don't even recognize anymore.
Is that Zendaya?
Hey, Eric, when has that ever happened?
It's Sydney Sweeney and Zendaya, yeah.
I like 50% of those people.
The show started out as like a coming-of-age series, and now it's something else. So, Margot's Got Money Troubles. It's on Apple TV. And
have they seen Barbie? Margot doesn't have money troubles. Kid.
Well, it's an A24 show with Michelle Pfeiffer, Elle Fanning, Nicole Kidman, and David E. Kelly.
Elle Fanning, I'm in.
Michelle Pfeiffer, I'm in.
Elle.
Omega's like, eh.
Oh, this is the Legally Blonde prequel, right?
Yeah. What about Joe? Is this on your list? Would you put this on your list to watch?
No, but my daughter's probably going to be pretty excited about it.
What about Reese Witherspoon, man?
I prefer
House of the Dragon comes out this summer.
Oh, finally.
No.
Yeah. So I
The
believe
killing and the fucking.
I think HBO/HBO Max is trying to create this thing where there's always some sort of like Game of Thrones thing on every year, and we're getting 2 of them this year. And I believe Night of the Seven Kingdoms is probably one of the least expensive ones they've made, which means they could probably make the show happen faster. So
They need a sitcom set in that world.
well, Night of the Seven Kingdoms is pretty close to. It's not a sitcom, but it is a little bit funnier than
Just
the,
like this like regular life of how shit it is.
Baywatch is coming back. A new Baywatch.
What?
Is Hasselhoff gonna come back?
I
too?
think this is a placeholder picture because there's no cast for it that they know of. I guess. So.
It'd be funny if he did.
Yeah, it would be pretty funny.
So Crystal Lake, this is the Jason story, like
I was
the
about to say Camp Crystal Lake.
Friday the 13th prequel series. A year with 3 Friday the 13th. Incidentally, look at the year to finally come to pass. The streamer is keeping up plot details quiet, but Linda Cardinelli will star as Pamela Voorhees, mother of the horror franchise's eventual unkillable killer, Jason. So it's a prequel series to Jason, to Friday the 13th. And I'm surprised it's on Peacock. That's really interesting.
I'm excited for that one.
Half Man on HBO. This is the guy who did Baby Reindeer. So he's him here on the right, I guess, from Baby Reindeer, which is crazy. It doesn't say much about it. Okay. The Hunting Wives on Netflix. Don't know what this is.
They got that show got what's her name? Oh my gosh. She plays for the WNBA. Is it Angel Reese? I forget her name, but like she's a big like basketball player. She joined that show and that was a pretty big deal.
Really? Yeah, she fine too.
Yeah, season 2 of The Hunting Wives. Yeah, the first one I skipped. Lanterns obviously is on my list.
Fuck yeah!
Anybody else's list?
Put on that power ring, man.
Yeah, sure.
I wish it wasn't mature audiences, but I'm still excited.
So I'm curious because I got raked across the coals for saying that about like all the shows being for mature audiences, and I don't know if everybody. I think you might like. Do you disagree with me or agree?
No,
with me?
I agree fully. But to be fair, we're only being raked across the coals by one guy,
Well, that's true.
and he's a little obsessive sometimes.
I will say that. Well, I don't know. Some of the people in the panel also disagreed with me. I believe, if I remember correctly.
I don't mind it, man. I mean, it's HBO. I think it comes with the air. I don't know. I mean, again, hopefully there's a generation that like kind of gets the novelty that I got, which was like I had cool uncles who probably shouldn't have shown me stuff when I was 6-7 years old, and I turned out pretty good. I saw RoboCop at a young age, so maybe a cool uncle shows their nieces and nephews lantern and be like, all right, I'll book stuff, but don't tell your parents I fucking showed you this.
Well, I can tell you this: if my brother showed my girls this to be the cool uncle, I'd be pretty pissed off at my brother. Like, I don't want them watching stuff that's for mature audiences.
You sure this is not a cop show? I think it's going to feel like a cop show. It's going to be like Space Cops, I think.
I mean, that's literally what Green Lanterns are. They are galactic law enforcement officers.
Yeah. The Larry David U.S.
You don't believe me? Go read a DC encyclopedia. That'll be the exact description.
Oh, I'm waiting for this. Little House on the Prairie. It's got to come back soon, right?
They rebooted that.
Yeah.
Really?
And apparently,
Monster, the Lizzie Borden story.
I don't think she's in this, but I do know that at one point, Bitsy Tulloch, who Lois Lane for Superman and Lois, did audition for the Little House on the Prairie reboot at one point.
Yeah.
Ah.
Anthony, there are shows. This is why I said if there's anything missing from the list that people consider highly anticipated, you can talk about it after we're done with the list because there's some stuff that's not on here. Nola King here on Paramount Plus. I didn't watch. This is how many seasons does this have now?
3, I think. I like the first season a lot. The first season is very, very good.
Yeah.
Is this a spinoff of Tulsa King?
I guess.
Yeah. The King's Universe.
New Orleans, Louisiana. I don't know.
Here we go. Stranger Things Tales from 85. The Burrows and Something Very Bad is Going to Happen on Netflix.
It's back.
Is anybody else? It's animated. Is anybody else looking for Stranger Things Tales from 85? Anybody?
Sure.
I mean, I'll watch it eventually.
The Studio. I loved season 1 of this show.
Oh, the studio's great.
I fucking love this show. I'm so excited for season 2. It'll probably be in the fall, but I'm totally looking forward to it. Did anybody else watch it? Am I the only one? No, Jake, you said you loved it too. Yeah.
I loved it. And I'll tell you, the Ron Howard episode, like every episode was good, but that Ron Howard episode was so funny.
Yeah. Ted Lasso. I still can't believe they're bringing it back after taking a long break and ending the show. It just feels weird to me. What's the premise of bringing it back? Do we know? Are they going to be in America? Like, what's going to happen?
He's coming back to coach the girls team, the what's it called? The Richmond Women's League.
Oh well, we'll see. And the last one on their list is Yellow Jackets, which I stopped watching this in season 2. So this show gave me Lost vibes, but not in a good way, and so I was over it. So
I couldn't get into Yellow Jackets.
I think that's the last one. So there's obviously some missing stuff here. So
did you say there is or is not a section for animated shows?
there's not, which is why I said we're gonna have to bring those up ourselves. Okay. So go ahead, Jake. I know you got some stuff that was not on the list. What do you got on your list?
I mean, first one, I'm wearing the right apparel for it.
X-Men 97.
This shit's coming back in the summer. Had to bring that up. I mean, it was my favorite comic project of 2024. Got to see all my, childhood heroes back. Even getting to see some of the actors again in a few weeks. So, yeah, bring it on. And actually, you know what? Nope, I can't actually say that. Never mind.
What about Daredevil Born Again?
Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. I don't know if you want to count this one under TV, but The Punisher too.
Yeah, it's TV.
What about?
Sure.
That's the first one I brought up, Ronan.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm also working stuff. My bad.
Oh,
One of the things that didn't come up, which comes out tomorrow, is
Wonder Man.
I cannot tell you how excited I am for Wonder Man. I'm gonna have to watch it over 2 days so I can have it done by the time we come back on Thursday, so I can at least give my thoughts and opinions on it. Joe, you said it's gonna take you a while to get through it because it's
we're gonna try to watch like the first episode tomorrow.
Yeah.
So tomorrow
I'm not doing spoiler talks on Thursday. I just want to get through it so that way I at least know what's happening on the show.
Are we getting the second season of Creature Commandos this year?
I
don't think so because I heard they're still working on it right now.
Okay, I didn't know if season 2 was coming this year or not.
I wish, man. I've missed that show.
There's a couple that
it's my favorite thing out of the DCU so far.
Yeah.
There's a couple that we're missing. They didn't have Starfleet Academy on there,
exactly.
Which obviously already began. But I'm loving Starfleet Academy, and they didn't have Shrinking season 3.
Which I can't wait for that. I love Shrinking. One of my favorite shows.
Maul Shadowlord comes out in 3 months. I'm pumped as hell for that.
Yeah.
Ahsoka, I think, is coming out this year, season 2, and from what I saw and I've heard stuff, this season is gonna be crazier than the first one, I think.
Yeah, and then that Supernatural reboot, season 16 of Supernatural comes out this year. That's
what?
I'm just kidding.
You know what? Like I know you're joking, but I wouldn't put it past them.
Harrison James, a channel member with a channel member chat here, member 4 months. I think it's this year, 9th Jedi Visions spinoff.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. I'm pumped for that one as well. I'm happy that like that and the Ronin, no pun intended, got like a lot of love out of that anthology series.
Did someone already say Ahsoka season 2?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another one. There's a lot of streaming shows that are missing from that list. There are some of them on there, but mostly it's like non-Disney Plus stuff. There's a lot of Hulu stuff on there.
Can I name a show that we're not getting this season that I'm still bitter about?
Acolyte season 2.
I'm that too, but no, I'm still very, very bitter about Frasier getting canceled. My wife and I were absolutely loving the new Frasier.
Yeah.
It was so funny. If they came back for season 3, they were going to revisit Cheers. They already said, Sam Malone was going to come back, and we didn't get it, and I'm still angry.
The Muppet Show tops everything for me, bar none.
True, but that's not a series yet. Right now, that's still only a backdoor pilot. But here's hoping.
Yeah. Also, My Adventures with Superman. I'm excited for that. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm excited for that.
Spider-Man, Cape Crusader season 2, I believe, as well.
Yeah, Invincible. I'm excited. I know nobody else is, but I am. I'm excited for that.
I am. I love
Dude,
it.
don't put your thumb down, Jake. It's a good show. But yeah, no, it's true. It's true. I know some people don't like it. I'm looking forward to it though.
I guess my interests are all just either sci-fi, fantasy, or superhero shows. That's pretty much it.
I love how Ronan
Maybe
didn't
the
even
occasional comedy.
I love how Ronan didn't even react to what I did because he already knew.
Wait, what did you do? My bad. I'm also editing. What happened?
Oh, see, nice cover. No, as soon as Eric brought up Invincible, I just did this.
God damn it.
Before we jump into movies, a couple things. I do want to give you guys a chance to do video games before we do movies. But I do want to answer the super chat because I have it here in front of me.
Okay.
And it's from Lone Wolf. $5 super chat. Off topic, but did you hear the CinemaCon lineup was announced? Not sure if it's something you cover or talk about, but heads up. So here we have it.
I heard about this.
This is the 2026 CinemaCon. On April 13th, we're going to get Sony Pictures. On the 14th will be Warner Brothers. The 15th will be Universal, and the 16th or Universal and Amazon MGM. 16th will be Paramount and Disney.
Of course, Disney's going last.
CinemaCon is really blown up. It didn't used to be like this. It's only been like this over the last 3 or 4 years, I think.
I've been hearing from people who've how do I put it? Who I've worked with to cover San Diego Comic-Con to tell them yo, you gotta go to CinemaCon. It's better. I'm like, really?
Better than what?
Than San Diego. So I put in a call about a month ago to say, yo, if there's any givers, I'm in. I want to try CinemaCon this year because, okay, I'll spoil this already, and we'll talk about it later. But I'm hoping they show Mando and Grogu footage, and I'm hoping they show footage of the Cliff Booth movie. And I would love to cover those two things. So I'll leave it at that. So I'm hoping
where does
I can go
CinemaCon
to
take place at? Where is it at?
Las Vegas.
Okay.
The Cliff Booth movie though is coming from Netflix, and they're not going to be at CinemaCon unless they show up the Warner Brothers panel. Who knows?
Okay, a couple things. So this is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of days of the week, right? So I will probably go live every single night after the news comes out for CinemaCon. So I will be live every night except for Wednesday. Wednesday will get rolled into Thursday because I have a gig on Wednesdays. So we'll be live Monday night for the Nerdcast, Tuesday for the Nerdcast, and Thursday for the Nerdcast for all of the news that comes out. That's my plan right now. So it'll be a busy week for sure. We do have a super chat from Staggervore, $4.99 super chat. Huh?
I said, hope we're getting paid for all this.
Well, you don't have to show up if you don't want to.
Kidding.
I heard I'll pay you with pasta. It'll be a big pasta party. Actually, it would be really funny if I DoorDashed everybody meals from the same restaurant, so we're all eating from the same place. That would be fucking hilarious.
You're gonna be running on a.
That would be hilarious. I heard My Adventure with Superman season 3 will introduce Superboy. Did they already announce season 3?
Pretty sure, yeah.
For what?
My only question is Superman is really young in that show. So how are they going to introduce Superboy? Are they going to do a time jump where he ages up or something?
Could just do what Young Justice did.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I like Superboy. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. But yeah, I don't know how they would do that. Okay, so
is the My Adventures with Green Lantern this year?
I thought it was, but there's been no date announced. I don't think so.
Okay.
By the way, Wonder Man has 90% on Rotten Tomatoes again, so it's back up there. So.
It is such a blast. I was so happy.
I don't know. I'm pessimistic with that. I'm hopeful for it, but that rating is also it's very, pardon the pun, it's very fresh. It's new. It's not even officially out yet. So let's see where the rating goes.
I'll tell you what. The way I felt after finishing Knights of the Kingdom, the Seven Kingdoms, it's kind of how I felt with Wonder Man. Where I'm like, you know what? Initially, the first few episodes are good, but they're not great. But you keep with it, and it just gets better and better and better.
So it's the Connor storyline, the Connor Kent Superboy.
John Connor. Oh, okay. Okay, what are we talking about? Oh, okay.
No,
By
it
the
was
way,
just Super.
Ronan, if you're looking for a convention that's better than San Diego, Dragon Con.
I
Come to
love
Atlanta.
Dragon Con.
Come
That's
to
another
Atlanta.
one that I've also
gotta
been
go
trying
back,
to make
right?
my way to. I've heard stories from Eric about Dragon Con and whatnot.
I love
so.
it. I've been to many
Yeah.
conventions. The most fan, like, if you want to be around other fans just existing 24 hours a day for like 5 nights straight, Dragon Con is the best place.
Yeah,
like
there
the
was a
party
few
never ends. Omega can
Yeah.
attest to this. You can literally go play D&D overnight all night long at Dragon Con. Like there's entire areas set up.
That's
for it.
Omega
It's crazy.
talking from first-hand experience there.
Well, I didn't do that. I wanted to because I was hanging out for Cyber Ninja and his wife, and I was just kind of like, it was my first time, so I was just doing everything. So I didn't focus on one singular thing.
Yeah.
But next time I go, I'm definitely doing one of those things.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna try to see if I can rope somebody into playing this with me.
Oh, what is that?
Fancy Star Team.
Okay, Fancy Star. Okay.
But yeah, Dragon Bronze.
Serenity's trying to drag me in the comments here. He's not that young, LOL. He's not in high school. Superboy is just a clone, so it works. Not like Clark births him and raised him for 15 years. Most likely, Superboy will be a teen.
I'd like to watch that one where Clark.
Yeah, that would be really funny. It's like,
Omega.
it's like when the Joker gave birth in the comics, right?
You were bringing up like board games you should Fantasy Star. Here's a kind of a poll. You ever heard of one called Hero Quest?
Yeah.
Yeah. That has a big scene over here in the Carolinas, which is actually kind of shocking. Like, I'm just, with how tech-y the world has gotten, I'm surprised that game has still got as big of a scene as it does, but it's refreshing.
All right, before we start talking about...
Huh?
What was that? Go ahead,
That's
sorry.
Warhammer board game, right? Hero
Yeah.
Quest?
Yeah.
Yep. I played it. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, so Lone Wolf here with the $2 super chat. I finally watched the show Barry. Pretty good thoughts. Does anybody else watch the show?
I've seen the first season and I really liked it.
Never even heard of it.
Oh, you never heard of it? What's the actor's name in that? Bill Hader, right?
Bill Hader, man.
Yeah.
I've seen The Flash, but
And
I've
Henry
seen-
Winkler, the Fonz.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, I thought it was good. I thought the first season was good. With that being said, though, we did hit the goal for the night. So in the Reloaded channel, we hit the goal. So awesome. Thank you so much, everybody.
Because YouTube's known for killing this channel.
So we have Dragon Con, we have Drag Con, and we have Flame Con.
I never heard of Flame Con.
Sensing a trend here.
By the way, Dragon Con, one of the great things about Dragon Con is that there's very little in the way of chuddery there. It's a con that really puts the spotlight on diversity, and that kind of behavior isn't really welcome there, which makes it all the more surprising that Chris Gore shows up every year. But
all right, so do you guys want to shout out some video games that you're looking forward to this year before we go through movies?
Sure.
Wolverine.
I was gonna let whoever got to that first go ahead and do it.
I'll let you guys go because I have a few, but you're probably going to name them anyway, so I'll just let everybody else go ahead.
You know what? Because I said it first, I'm going to let my friend Jake take the floor and put the claws on. Jake, the floor is yours. The danger room is all yours.
No. You take that one. I've got mine. I'm gonna play the hell out of Wolverine, but I've got mine. You take Wolverine.
Okay. Yo,
I have a couple here.
I've been waiting years for something of this game since they dropped that damn teaser in that one state of play. And from what we saw this past winter or fall, all I hope is please do not be delay. And I just can't fucking wait, man. It is so up my alley. So up my alley.
Some of my picks are Dawn of War 4. Hopefully they
That's-
correct it from Dawn of War 3.
That's one of
'Cause
mine.
Dawn of War 3 is ass, but this one looks good.
God of War 3 was so bad.
What else? Yeah, the Avatar Legends, the fighting game. That looks really good, actually. I guess Marvel Tokon, that looks kind of cool too. That's the Marvel. People are calling it the Return of Marvel, but it plays nothing like Marvel vs. Capcom. It
No,
plays
not
like
at all.
Guilty Gear. Yeah, it plays like Guilty Gear.
I had a demo of that, and it's completely different.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. And there was something else I don't remember, but it will probably. Oh yeah, the new games coming from the. Actually, no. There's the new. I think it's called Dragon Century or some junk. It was made by the same people who did Yakuza games.
Oh, I think that's the title.
Yeah, and then there was another game very similar to the Yakuza games, but it's made by their old producer, Negoshi. I just knew his last name Negoshi. Yeah, he left Sega and formed his own company. He's making another Yakuza type game. That looks kind of cool. Mm-hmm. And lastly, Virtua Fighter 5. Well, no, Virtua Fighter, not Virtua Fighter 5, Virtua Fighter 7 or 6? Well, a new Virtua Fighter.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it's the 7th, but it's a new Virtua Fighter finally after like goddamn 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'll go through mine.
Go for it.
I knew Ronan wanted to talk about Wolverine. That's why I let him have it. I'm a good friend like that. First one I'll talk about is a series that I actually have on right in front of me right now. The new Fire Emblem that finally fucking got announced at the last Nintendo Direct. I'm a little bit scared for it because even though I like the game that it's a prequel to, which is Three Houses, I don't want it to be Engage again. I hope that they get, another writer, maybe another creative director, and whoever translates it from its original Japanese script to English, stop inserting your own fucking fan fiction into the story and just type out what's there. Because that's what's pissed me off about a lot of the translators in the past few games is they go, oh, hey, we don't really like the way this reads. We can do it better. We think we know better than the people who wrote this. It's like, no, just do your damn job like you're supposed to and stop inserting your own fantasies into this. So as a longtime Fire Emblem fan, I'm looking forward to that. And also the new game that you're definitely going to see the most content from in regards to my channel next year, Lego Batman Legacy The Dark Knight. The fact that we're getting, I like Lego games for what they are, but the fact that we're getting a Arkham-ified Lego game, basically, I really want to see that be a success to see if it can, maybe pave the way for other solo Lego games to be given that same treatment, like maybe a solo Superman game that's given that treatment, solo Flash game, and maybe it can pave the way for those sort of things. And yeah, I'm gonna have so much content coming from that game. It's gonna be a pain in the ass as a content creator, but I'm gonna absolutely dig that game. I already know it.
I forgot.
Yeah, those are my main two.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Real quick, Squadron 42 should be coming out this week.
Oh yeah,
get fucking better. Because I've been playing Star Citizen for the past 4 years, since 2002. Yeah, for the past 3 years, they've been saying, and they pulled resources away from Star Citizen to work on Squadron 42. That game better fucking come out today, or else I'm coming after you, freaking Chris. I'm coming after you, Chris.
Resident Evil 9 is next month. Anybody looking forward to that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jesus, how many of those games are there? Well, I guess there's 8.
All right, so we are at the 2-hour mark, and we have not finished all of our topics. We have 30 minutes before we wrap everything up.
Did we take all of your games?
Yes, you guys mentioned all of them, so we're good. It's fine. We're gonna go through movies, but we're gonna try and go through this quickly because movies are much faster than TV shows. We're gonna go through this, and then if we can get done with this in a 15-minute amount of time, we will do the voice actor thing for anybody that wants to stick around and talk about voice actors.
Sure.
Here we go. Let's scroll down. Dead Man's Wire, January 9th. People We Meet on Vacation, which, by the way, I saw the preview for this. Isn't this a streaming movie or no?
Based on a novel.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Here we go. This is one that's out right now, which is 28 years later, The Bone Temple. Many people have said that this is the best one in the entire franchise. So, anybody agree with that? Disagree with that?
I absolutely agree with that.
Mercy comes out January 23rd, which is a couple days ago.
I've been really on the fence with that one. Like, I want to see it, but it's getting terrible reviews. And normally
With Chris Pratt. Is this the AI movie?
Yeah. Normally, I don't let reviews sway me, but it's like there's also snow out there, and I'm like, I don't know.
The Moment, which comes out in a couple days. Charlie XCX, really interesting. Send Help. Here we go. We were talking about this earlier. What if we told you the Evil Dead and Spider-Man OG trilogy mastermind Sam Raimi hadn't directed an original feature film in 17 years? That's one reason to get very excited for this survival thriller. Rachel McAdams returns to screen and paired up with Dylan O'Brien.
Yep.
So,
yeah, guys, I don't know what to tell you, but Multiverse of Madness must have fucked her up.
Wuthering Heights on February 13th. I will not be seeing this, even though I like Jacob and Margot. It's just not at the top of my list. So,
see, I'm the exact opposite. I never read the book, never had interest in the book. But after Promising Young Woman, which I think is one of the best movies of the 2020s, and Saltburn, I will see anything Emerald Fennell does at this point.
okay. How to Make a Killing, which is a Glenn Powell movie. You know, there's people saying that Glenn Powell has been confirmed to not be a leading man. Do we agree with that? It doesn't seem like he doesn't have the star power that a lot of people were hyping him up for. Disagree? Anybody?
I don't find him that compelling.
I mean, because Running Man didn't do very well. Wasn't he the lead of Running Man?
Running Man was terrible.
I mean, I think he's a competent actor, but not somebody I would put front and center.
Well, I mean, that's what everybody's saying is he was supposedly being touted as like the next Tom Cruise, and he just doesn't have that.
Well, they said the same thing with Taylor Kitsch, and look what happened.
True. You're right. Yeah, stop trying to make Glenn Powell happen, as Bob says. Scream 7.
Yes.
This movie came out of chaos because originally it was going to be something different and they had to change everything. So, do we think that's going to be good or bad? Is anybody not a fan of Scream? Are you looking forward to it?
I'm extremely excited. There's a part of me that doesn't want to see it because of what they did to Melissa Barrera. But then they went and they got Kevin Williamson. I'm very upset that they brought
Sydney back.
Yeah, I really wish she wasn't in the movie because they passed the torch. It was passed on to new characters. They were the leads now, and I want Sydney to have a happy ending. She's got a husband. She's got kids. I want her to live happily ever after. So I'm a little sad they're bringing her back. But other than that,
The Bride on March 6th. Now this is the it's Jessie Buckley, Bride of Frankenstein, Maggie Gyllenhaal's second feature film as a director.
Yep.
Yeah. What are we excited for this? Yes. No.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it for sure.
absolutely.
100%.
I might try it, yeah.
The Breadwinner.
No idea.
Stand-up superstar Nate Bargatze is making his feature film debut in the comedy, playing a new stay-at-home dad who is having a tough time adjusting to the role. So it's Mr.
Incredibles 2?
I would say it's more like Mr. Mom, right? Like the old Mr. Mom.
Yeah, no, I know. I just don't like Mr. Mom. I'm sorry.
He's the guy who hosted the Emmys this year, or was it?
I think you might be right. Yeah.
I had never seen him before that, but he was pretty funny on the Emmys.
So is he an industry plant? Just kidding. Okay, this one, Project Hail Mary. I am definitely seeing this opening weekend
Yep.
for sure.
Fuck yeah. I'm wondering whether I should read the book first or not. I don't know.
It's my birthday movie this year.
Oh, is it?
It's coming out the day before my birthday. It's coming out on Fred Rogers' birthday, March 20th.
Oh, okay. The Drama. Zendaya and Robert Pattinson are bringing their combined star power to the romantic dramedy from Christopher What is it? Borgilli? Borgilli? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
MJ's cheating on Spider-Man with Batman?
The Devil Wears Prada 2. I'm actually surprised we're getting a sequel to this. Look, I'm a big fan of this type of movie from the when it came out in the 2000s and stuff. I don't know if it's still going to hit the same way in 2026. Not because I don't think it's going to be funny, but a lot of times movies that are made now as follow-up to like older movies doesn't have the same visual appeal that the older movies had because filming techniques have changed so much over the years. I found that to be very distracting in like Coming to America, the second one, and several other movies that have come out recently that are sequels to older films. It's jarring to me to like, I want them to look like they looked before, like they did originally. So like, if you want to make a sequel to it and make it a modern sequel, that's fine. But I would love for them to like make it visually look like it came from that same world. Just personally. Obsession. I don't know what this is. Curry Barker follows a music store employee who uses supernatural toys to get his longtime crush to fall in love with him. The hell? That sounds crazy.
Horror film? Okay, I'm in. I'll check it out.
I love boosters. Sorry to bother you with Boots Riley.
I was gonna say that's a movie that should have came out during the pandemic.
It's a sci-fi comedy that follows a group of shoplifters taking aim at a cutthroat fashion maven. It's got Demi Moore, Kiki Palmer, Naomi Aki, and Taylor Page.
Nothing about this says sci-fi, but who knows?
I don't know.
Omega's like, this is a misnomer. So
Boots Riley's an interesting guy. Like, Sorry to Bother You. I didn't love Sorry to Bother You, but it was an interesting movie. Like, it went some crazy places.
Yeah,
that's the movie with the stupid horse twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandalorian and Grogu on May 22nd.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
My number one most anticipated film of the year.
Oh, is it?
I'm trying to see if I can track down like if an AMC is either like don't need it or wanted to give it away, like a standee. I want like a cut out standee to put in my office right now. Oh,
I know that they tried to trash the trailer for this, but I thought it was a good trailer.
I liked it. And again, people are saying it looks like a TV show. I'm like, have you seen how TV has gotten these past few years? It's more cinematic than it's ever been.
People only said that because it's based on a TV show. Like, that's literally the only reason they said that.
And again, from what I saw at Celebration and the stuff I know about, if they play the cards right, you might be in for a treat for both hardcore fans and general audience.
We have Masters of the Universe on June 5th.
Finally, something.
So this is the beginning. This is the beginning of the dog pile right here. May 22nd. This is where everything sort of like rolls together. Like films start to overlap each other. It's going to be another 2023 all over again.
Yeah. Just wait till you get to July.
So then we have Power Ballad. I'm not sure what this is. John Carney follows Paul Rudd as a wedding singer.
You had me at Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Disclosure Day. This is the Steven Spielberg movie. I'm sure everybody saw the preview for this. Is there any interest in this in the panel? Anybody interested in this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jake, no. What about you, Ronan or Omega? Disclosure Day, any interest in it?
It's Spielberg, so he's always worth giving a chance.
I mean, it's a director I like, and it's a screenwriter I like, but...
And a cast that's awesome.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I'm more curious about what all the conspiracy theorists are going to say about it. But
I'm sure.
I got a lot of shit to see this summer, so I don't know what all I'm going to have time for.
Yeah. So Harrison said it's giving pluribus from the trailer. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Toy Story 5. This is going to be another big movie for Pixar. So
that'll probably make $1 billion.
I think it's got a good chance of doing that. Yeah, for sure.
I'm good. I said goodbye after 3.
And then we have Supergirl on
4
June
was
22nd.
yeah.
This is my most anticipated movie of the year, and my next most anticipated movie will be in a couple of months after this. But yeah, this is my most anticipated.
We're getting to mine.
That's my second most after Mando.
Here's Jake's number one. Moana is his most anticipated movie of the year. I have a feeling this is another $1 billion movie. I think this is going to be a big year for Disney.
That's a $1
honestly.
billion movie right there.
Yeah.
No question.
So 2 of my most anticipated movies are in this month.
Okay. Odyssey. Is that one of them?
Yeah, it's one of them.
Yeah. So a lot of people now are saying they're going to boycott this because there's black people in it. Do you see the people online saying that?
Fuck all the way off
Really?
with that.
Yeah.
You didn't know how far Africa is from Greece? You fucking
Yeah,
idiots.
It's fucking
Did you
crazy.
read the fucking source material? Eat a bag of shit.
Then we have Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Is this your number one most anticipated movie?
So the Odyssey was my number 1. Spider-Man just misses my top 3, but it's my number 4.
Really?
I'm really looking forward to it though.
Really? It misses your top 3?
Just.
I kind of know what your other one is, and we're going to be getting there in just a second, I'm sure. So Coyote versus Acme is Jake's number 2 for sure.
Nope.
That's in my top 5.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, the footage we saw was so funny. Dude, the trailer for this thing was fucking funny, dude. I really hope it does smash it and it makes a statement on animation. And one of us be like, "You idiots! How the hell did you let this one slip? How dare you give up on your
See,
one of your prized possessions?" In my opinion.
See, Eric, normally I get along. Normally I agree with Serenity on a lot. Don't agree with that at all.
Nolan makes boring films.
Yeah, don't agree with that at all.
I'm on the fence with that one. I'm 50% agree with that.
Cameron says, "Did you see that Travis Scott will be in the Odyssey?" Yeah, that's where I saw the racism from. Was Travis Scott? People are like, "Oh, time to pass it, black guy." Like, oh, okay. The Dog Stars on August 28th.
Wait, what? Did it pass it?
What? Did it pass what?
There was another thing coming out in July that it didn't fucking say.
Which one? What is it?
It didn't say Evil Dead Burn.
Oh, well, this is their list of like buzz
Oh.
about movies, I guess. So,
Screw them then.
but that's why I said you're gonna have to mention things they don't mention. I said that earlier.
They skipped Hoppers too, I think. The
Yeah.
Pixar film.
The Dog
yes.
Stars, Ridley Scott's post-apocalyptic sci-fi thriller based on the novel of the same name by Peter Heller. Jacob Elordi is everywhere this year. Well, between last year and this year. As one of the survivors of a planet-wide virus who, among with an ex-Marine neighbor played by Josh Brolin, helps and searches for a better way of life. Clayface, September 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody's list for films?
Oh yeah.
I'll watch it, but it's not a top 5.
Oh yeah, I need to see a teaser though.
It's not a top 5 for me, but it's top 10.
Okay.
I'm in
Practical
August,
Magic
what do you mean?
2, September 18th. Anybody excited about this Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock movie?
Wasn't Sarah Michelle Gellar in the first one?
I believe so, yeah.
It has
Chris,
my attention, but
Chris, Evil Dead Burn is in July, not August.
Resident Evil, September 18th.
Another one?
Yeah.
Eh.
No energy for this at all? Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Zach
I
Krieger.
wasn't interested until I saw it's by Zach Krieger. Now I'm interested.
Yeah, maybe it'll actually be true to the source material, unlike the other bullshit we got.
Yeah, because Weapons is crazy. So
I don't give two shits about the source material. I never played the game. I just but Zach Krieger's behind it. That tells me it's going to be good.
Those past 90% of those past movies suck ass.
The first one was all right. The second one on, forget it.
First one was
Digger on October 2nd.
What you say? Oh wait,
I knew somebody was going to do it.
I had
Tom
to.
Cruise is in it. John Goodman. Wow.
That's it.
See
Riz
what
Ahmed.
happens?
Emma Darcy is in it. What the fuck? So I have a feeling, just because of the immaturity of the internet, that they will change this poster to say something else.
Oh, you just know.
Pretty sure. Verity is coming out on October 2nd. The Social Reckoning on October 9th.
Oh, that's the sequel.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by that. I am a big Aaron Sorkin fan, not just as a writer, but as a director.
Oh, they didn't get what's his name back? Is Mark Zuckerberg?
No, it's Jeremy Strong.
That's weird. I mean, he's doing those Now You See Me movies. He couldn't do a sequel to like his Oscar-nominated film.
Yeah. Whale Fall on October 16th. It's about a scuba diver who gets swallowed by a sperm whale.
Jonah?
Jonah and the whale.
That's what I'm about to say. It just said Jonah.
November 20th is the Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping. Is this going to do good? Not do good? Anybody excited for it?
I'll go see it. I've seen all of them.
What did you think of the last one?
I didn't love it, but Rachel Zegler was good.
Seen 2 movies, read 1 book.
I liked it, but I've read, I think either a third or halfway through the book, and I love the book of what I read thus far. I'm very pumped for it.
Meet the Parents 4, Fokker-in-Law. I didn't know there was a 3.
I didn't know there was a 3.
It was
Yeah, there
called
was three.
Little Fockers.
I
Little
remember 1
Fockers.
and 2. I don't remember 3.
The third one was called Little Fockers.
So Ariana Grande is in this one, which is pretty wild. Anyway, Narnia on November 26th.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Greta Gerwig.
So Serenity is talking about how much better the movies are in 2025 compared to 2026 compared to 2025. I agree with you. I think we have a better better variety of movies this year, in my
I
opinion.
don't know. I thought last year was pretty strong too, though.
It was good, but I think there's a few things here that I'm really interested to see. That feels like they're experimenting a little bit more, and Narnia is one that I'm super excited for. So
There's one thing I think we could all agree with. When this is all said and done and 2026 is put behind us, Jester Bell will say it's the worst movie for everything.
probably. Jumanji 4 comes out on December 11th.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have Avengers Doomsday,
Never heard of
December
it.
18th.
What movie?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, me
This
either.
is at the top of my list. I'm not sure where this fits in because I'm really excited for Supergirl as well and Spider-Man.
Dear God in heaven, I know you're not there, but please let them show the X-Men as they truly are, and not that bullshit Fox bullshit.
What the good-looking man above me said.
Then we have Dune Part 3 for Doomsday.
This is my most anticipated. If I could talk.
I have an honest
I
question.
was about to say,
I have an honest question. Do one of these movies move?
They'd be smart to move Dune.
What would you suggest? Moving it into 2027 or moving it earlier into 2026?
Earlier.
Earlier. I mean, January is typically not really a big month when it comes to movies.
Yeah. Just look, I'm just a huge nerd for the book and just the setting in general, so I am really looking forward to see what they're doing with the next book.
Okay.
Because the next book gets fucking weird.
And then the last one on this list is Werewolf on December 25th.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, Maggie, you're probably going to hate me for this one, but I still haven't even seen Dune Part 2.
It's actually really good. You should check it out whenever you get a chance.
I liked Prophecy.
Yeah, Dune Prophecy is good.
I don't bother with Robert
That's
Eggers movies anymore.
I mean, he made the best movie of 2024, so.
He did?
Yeah.
all right.
Which
So
It's called Nosferatu.
Oh, I hated that.
oh wow.
Never mind.
Okay. So we have a top 3 voice actor list we can do if people have voice actors that they regard very
3?
highly.
3. I
we're
got
doing
5
3.
now.
I was
Well,
about
you
to
can-
say. I had
Well,
5
the reason why you should have 5 is in case somebody else picks the same one as you. That's why I always do 5. But we're
So-
gonna do 3.
Boys, I hate to do this, but I have to head out.
Yeah, go ahead, Ronan. Yeah, we appreciate you being here. Thank you, man. Have a
It's
good
all right,
night.
All right,
Ron. I'll
boys.
rap for you.
All right, boys. Fun chatting with y'all. Stay safe out there, okay?
See y'all.
Jake, I don't know if you heard this, but I told Eric at the beginning of the stream, my list is so good, you're gonna say it was good. I said you won't disagree with this list.
All right. So the way we're going to do this is I am going to be a cordial host and save myself for the end because I want to make sure everybody gets a chance. We have 9 minutes before the end of the stream. So I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to get theirs in. So if I do not, I'm fine with that because you guys are probably going to pick the same ones I picked anyway. At least some of you are. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to be cordial and let you guys get yours
Maggie,
in.
you good?
Oh, yeah, no.
I saw you like over there holding your head. I'm like, are you okay?
Oh no,
Ome-
there's something on my eyebrows scratching.
Are you playing Omega? I put you on the list. So.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's what we're gonna do, and then at the end I will give mine. So we got 9 minutes. Let's go.
We've all got the same guy as our number one. I know we do.
Oh wow, Omega is up first.
You going from bottom to top or top to bottom?
Whatever way you want to do it.
Okay, from bottom to the top, I'll go with Clancy Brown. The man has been in everything.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Clancy Brown is, Mr. Krabs.
Lex Luthor.
Kurgan.
Yeah, you're about to say he's Kirk and also the villain in Highlander.
Yep. He's also in the Flash as Eiling.
Yeah, the man's in everything.
All right. Let's spin the wheel. Who's next?
Oh, yeah. What emojis are good and bad?
Oh, good is hot dogs, and bad is oranges.
All right.
Hot dogs are good. Oranges are bad.
All right, Omega. gets to
They
go
both
again.
sound good to me.
All right, Omega, you're up next.
Okay, my number 2 is Mark Hamill. Again, the man has been in everything.
Oh, that's a good one. Any particular one, or just in general?
In general, I mean,
Because there's one I could definitely think of that I think everybody else is thinking of. So
the Joker for
Yeah.
Joker number 1.
Shout out to Hobgoblin from Spider-Man 90s.
Mm-hmm.
He was that too.
He was just the pirate in the SpongeBob movie too.
Oh yeah.
All right, am I gonna have to be the one that says
Fire
it?
Lord Ozai.
Up, Jake, you're up.
It's gonna take mine. I know it.
Well, you know what? Omega, you actually did a really good thing.
God
Because-
damn, again?
No, it's me. I'm just saying you did a really good thing because you do not get Mark Hamill's Joker without Kevin Conroy as Batman.
Batman. Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
you say like those people have been in everything. Kevin Conroy's he was Batman in about damn near everything.
Yeah.
Did the role for about 30 years, from games, movies, TV shows, live action, like one-off specials. I challenge people, off the top of your head, name something that he was in that's not DC related. I'll name one right now. He plays a character in Jack and Daxter, the game I'm Let's playing. But not only does he just do such a good Batman voice, but he's also one of the nicest people ever. I'm really glad I got to meet him 5 years back. Phenomenal actor.
All right. See who's up next.
Was that yours, Joe?
No, nobody.
Speaking of Joe.
Okay, I'm going with my number one first because number one, I'm shocked nobody has said his name yet. But my number one pick, the greatest of all time, Mel Blanc.
Man.
Yeah.
He was
That's
on
a
my
legend.
list. He was on my list for sure. So
He wasn't on mine. I had a feeling somebody would go.
Yeah, he was on my-
I actually
Mel
had him down
Blanc.
specifically for his Daffy Duck. That was the one that I had down specifically. So
Yeah, that is a legend, man.
yeah. All right.
Wait, who? Oh man.
Damn, I feel old now. I feel
I
old
know,
now.
right?
Oh, Jake is up.
All right. I will talk about another one that has been in what feels like fucking everything at this point. You name a video game, he's been in it. A cartoon, he's been in it. An anime, he's probably dubbed a voice of it. Steve Bloom.
Mm.
What the hell hasn't he been in at this point? Whether you're talking Toonami, or like really any of the cartoons around that time, done several video game characters, one of the many great voices of several different comic characters, including Wolverine, Green Goblin, Venom, Sub-Zero, and more that I can't name off the top of my head right now. But yeah,
he's been in a lot of stuff.
incredibly talented. And even though you recognize his voice, he has a lot of range.
All right, who's up next? Oh, it is Joe.
Serenity.
So
if you've ever played a game that has Wolverine in it, it was probably Steve Bloom voicing it.
So we're going into the final round with everybody having a final choice. So Joe, what is your next choice?
Okay, my next choice is Dawes Butler.
Okay.
Dawes Butler voicing Yogi Bear, Huckleberry Hound.
Oh my god!
Basically every single Hanna-Barbera cartoon character from back in the day.
Oh my god! Wow.
Are we doing honorable mentions or no?
You can after I am done.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I want to get mine out first. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe gets to go. Gets his first last choice.
All right. June Foray. I got to go with June Foray. One of the all-time greats. Does nobody know who June Foray is?
No. Sorry.
She was Rocky the Flying Squirrel, Natasha. She was basically every female Looney Tunes character. She was Witch Hazel.
I was like, that sounds familiar. I can't remember what is she voicing. As soon as you said Rocky, I was like, I know exactly who you talked about now. She did a lot of commercials for like Nickelodeon, Nick at Night and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
My number one, Laura Bailey. She's also has been in a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Mainly she was
Chun-Li.
Ever since Chun-Li had a voice in the Street Fighter games until Street Fighter 6, she's been Chun-Li. She's been in a bunch of other shit too.
Okay. All right. And what about you, Jake?
My number one, he's been in a number of different things, and I do got one honorable mention that I'll do after you're done. Has been in a lot of different things over the years. Really got known in the 80s, but definitely his most popular role. I'm going with Peter Cullen, the man who brought Optimus Prime to life. Yeah, not only did he voice Optimus, he also voiced Eeyore in the Winnie the Pooh cartoons. Also Chip and Dale. He was in. He voiced Vanguard in that Dungeons and Dragons cartoon back in the day, if anybody remembers that. And is one of my favorite people that has been in this industry. I even met him about 2 months ago. Great guy and still holding out strong for being 84 years old.
Nice. Oh yeah. He's still around.
All right, I'm going to give my three, and then we'll take just a brief moment for people to give honorable mentions. My first one is going to be Pat Carroll from The Little Mermaid as Ursula.
All right.
Absolutely fantastic. My next would be Arlene Sorkin as Harley Quinn from Batman the Animated Series. And my last one, I've got a couple here, but I'm going to do one that I'm surprised nobody picked, and that is Robin Williams as the genie from Aladdin.
I was thinking about it.
A lot of voiceovers too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I do have some honorable mentions, but I will leave mine off. You guys, if you want to drop a couple each, you can.
I'll drop three honorable mentions.
I got three also.
In no particular order. Keith David, man's amazing. He's been in a lot of stuff too. Cam Clark, Lion-O from the Thundercats, and Liquid Snake in Metal Gear Solid. And last but certainly not least, Dante Bosco, a.k.a. Zuko and Rufio.
Oh,
that's rough, buddy.
All right, what do you got, Jake?
Yeah, in no particular order. I got Lenore Zahn, Rogue from the X-Men 90s and 97.
Yeah,
has been in a lot of different series as well. Even has like a thriller series going on Peacock right now. It's called Revival. Really wonderful lady. I've met her on several occasions. Great person. Next, I got another one who's been in a lot of stuff. I got Carrie Payton, who has definitely.
Carrie Payton's great.
Yeah, he is racked up a name for his comic characters. Definitely. I mean, whether you're talking Cyborg, Black Panther, Blade, Azrael, like he's voiced so many people.
It's also a critical role for a few bits.
I want to say here, Robin Williams has done multiple projects.
Yeah, he's done a lot of voiceover stuff.
So
the whole premise of Mrs. Doubtfire was that he could do different voices.
Yeah, he's not all of them has been impressive as the genie, but I just wanted to say that was my specific. That was the one that I was giving it to him for. So
and my one that I'll throw out there third Last but definitely not least, Carl Lumbly as the Martian Manhunter. Got just a very sage-like voice to his character. Gave that character a sense of sincerity and really set the standard for voices to come in the past. Obviously, he's done a lot of live action too. He did the show Mantis in the '90s that only went one season. He's playing Isaiah Bradley in the MCU right now. Wonderful guy. Meg, you said you watched Mantis?
Yeah, I like that show. It was all right.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Joe, what you got?
I had 4 alternates because I thought for sure everyone was going to grab Mel Blanc and Dawes Butler because they're I'm so shocked they weren't on anyone's.
I forgot all about them. Those are legends.
But my alternates were Frank Welker.
Okay, that's Megatron, right?
Yep.
Anna Boo.
Fred from Scooby Doo. Yeah, he's done everything. The late great Lorenzo Music, probably best known as Garfield, but he was also Peter Venkman. He was Tummy Gummy on the Gummy Bears. A very distinctive voice. And then Rob Paulson and Maurice LaMarche.
Yeah.
Rob Paulson is great.
Hell, all 4 turtles. I think Omega said Cam Clark. So
I said Cam Clark.
Yeah, all 4 turtles.
Yeah, someone mentioned Tara Strong. I forgot all about Tara Strong. Yeah, she's good too.
I didn't. It was a toss-up between her and Arlene for me, but I had to go with the OG, so that's why I picked Arlene.
Oh yeah, Sam Witter's good too.
Yeah. But I mean, Tara's also done a lot, so there's that.
She has, but I was weighing it on which one is the most memorable to me, and that original Harley voice was what.
I mean, while Arlene was voicing Harley, you had Tara as Batgirl, so.
Yes, true.
Tara Strong also did a live action. She played in a live action movie from the '90s with Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, National Lampoon's Senior Trip.
All right, we got some super chats here, and then we're going to check the poll out, and we're going to head out. Lone Wolf with the $5 super chat. Can I shout out 3 films I hear a lot of praise for that premiere at Fantastic Fest? Is Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Obsession, which is, I think, one of the ones we saw on the list that we were looking at, which does sound pretty creepy. It's a horror movie, right? It's the horror movie that we're looking at. And The Rivals of Amzia King. Amzia King? I've never heard of that one either. But those are good shout-outs. I'll watch this on playback, and I will go look those up. So thank you, Lone Wolf, for doing that.
I just give a shout-out quickly to what we were talking about. I just got to say this. Shout-out to James Earl Jones. Mufasa, Darth Vader, terrific voice.
He was one of my alternates for Darth Vader specifically, but he's been in a lot of stuff. South Texas Shark with a $2 super chat says Tara Strong, Phil Lamar, and Matthew Mercer.
Good picks.
Those are good choices.
Great picks.
For sure.
Matthew Mercer's done so much.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be honest, this was a tough one for me because I had 20 names down. I had to narrow them down to 5. Yeah. So, $2.99 super chat from Big Fieldy, who's also a channel member. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Frank Welker, obviously, Mark Hamill, Jim Cummings.
Yeah. I love how he does both Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, so it's just him talking to himself a lot of the time.
Also, over on the Debunks channel, we are 2 out of 5 on the super chats. So if you guys want to contribute over there to reach the goal, there is a poll over there. Right now, top 5 worst grifters is winning. So if you'd like for me to make that video, we need 3 more super chats of any tier within the next 10 minutes or less.
Harrison brought up Bender. Isn't that John DiMaggio who does that voice?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, great voice too. He's also been in a lot.
He has a lot of range.
Oh yeah.
We say here, Chris says his list is Grey Griffin, Mel Blanc, and Corey Burton.
Grey Griffin.
Oh, another person I just remembered, Chris Latta, Starscream, and Cobra Commander.
Starscream. God,
also did a couple of Star Trek episodes too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great voice actor.
All right, so in the poll,
there's so many good ones. It's hard to narrow it
down. It really is.
Somebody said Grey Griffin. Hold on.
Wait, Lone Wolf here chimes in. Oh, look at that. Hold on, let me.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
All right. Lone Wolf with the $2 super chat says Johnny Young, Bosch, Yuri, and Matthew Watterson.
Matthew Watterson. I'm sorry. I have to. Sorry. That's for anybody who doesn't know. That's Magneto from X-Men '97.
Yeah. Here we go.
Nice. Oh, damn. I don't know if you're short or he's just a giant.
He's just big.
All
No,
Roscoe
that-
Lee Brown
I-
as Kingpin
I-
in Spider-Man
I
94 is good.
I walked up to him at that event. I looked up. I went, "You're tall."
All right, so let's end the poll in the Reloaded channel. Again, we got like 7 minutes tops before I wrap things up. If you want to contribute on the Debunks channel to that poll, it's up to you. The winning choice here on the poll for the Reloaded channel is, let's refresh the thing.
Yes, Harrison, he is tall.
34% wants to do a discussion about James Gunn's future, DC and beyond. So I'll add that in here. And that will be
Someone brought up D. Bradley Baker. Yeah, another great one. A lot of range too.
While we're waiting to see if anybody's going to contribute over on the other channel, I'm going to give them a chance. A couple more minutes over there. Did you guys have anything you wanted to shout out for your channels before we wrap everything up?
I got nothing really going on. I'm working on some stuff. It's more like I put a scene together, say it's trash, and then delete it, and then start all over again. I'm trying to come up with something.
Okay. What about you, Jake? Anything going on with you?
I mean, there is the normal stuff that I brought up. You know, the rankings, let's plays, retro reviews. Whilst I was on Sundays, I do have kind of in response to the Screen Rant interview that came out with Sam Raimi, where he talked about wanting to do a Batman movie. I essentially have a couple videos coming out where I talk about what that could look like if it were to happen. It's been a lot of fun putting those together. Omega, I think you're muted there, buddy.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying anything. Someone mentioned another voice actor. I was like, ooh, I forgot about her.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I say like saying something, and then I just saw like mouth movements. I was like, what happened?
Stagavor here. Another voice actor voice actor worth mentioning is Will Fredley.
Yeah, Friedel.
And then him too, great guy.
Yeah,
I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but yeah.
Yeah, Ron Stoppable, Terry McGinnis. Yeah, Boy Meets World. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, Cree Summer. I was like, I forgot about Cree Summer.
Yeah. Joe, what do you got going on? You got anything going on?
Just, if you're not subscribed to Crazy Joe Adventures, please come over to the Crazy Joe Adventures channel. I got a lot of great ideas, videos that are coming up once all this snow crap subsides and I can get out. And also, if you don't mind, can I give a quick public service announcement?
Yeah, sure.
A lot of people probably know my friend Adam the Woo died on December 22nd.
Damn.
And today it just came out, the coroner's report of what he died from. We did not know till today. He had coronary artery disease, and he did not know he had this. So my public service announcement, and I'm going to be taking my own advice, please go to your doctors, get a physical, ask, if you're getting to be like, he was 51, I'm about to turn 50. Maybe you want to ask, hey, I seem to be fairly healthy, but should I see a cardiologist, to take care of yourselves, find out, do what you can to take care of yourselves, because he did not even know he had this condition.
Oh, wow. So his family confirmed basically that this was something he never discussed or he never knew about. Is that what?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to.
Oh yeah. I don't want to. I didn't know because you said that he didn't know. I thought maybe the article had covered that he didn't know he had it. And but yeah, good PSA. PSA. Sorry. RIP and that's like, especially when like at our age, it's something. I mean, everybody should be looking out for the health at every age, but once you get into your 40s and 50s, you got to be really careful about everything. Wait, hold on. Nick here says the people that murdered my uncle are going to be on trial. That's so random. I'm sorry to hear about this, but holy shit.
Jeez.
Condolences.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think that's it. All right. Well, it looks like, because we need to wrap it up here, it looks like that we're not going to hit the goal in the other channel, but I'm going to do this as a one-time thing because you guys have been so great tonight. We did go well over the goal in the Reloaded channel, so I'm going to go ahead and count that towards the stuff in the Debunks channel because you guys were great. You really tipped tonight, and I do appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this anyway, only because we went so far over on the Reloaded channel. And I'm going to see what you guys selected in the Debunks channel. So we get a lot of crossover audience. So, and we're going to do top 5 worst grifters. Also, the reality is I kind of like that topic. So that's, I was like, how can I make this make sense?
There definitely wasn't self-influence to make that answer win at all.
Yeah. I was like, wait, this is one that I really want to do. So yeah, we'll do that for sure. Anyway, but thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Thanks all my guests, Ronan for being here. He had to head out early. And everybody else for being here. Make sure you go and subscribe to Crazy Joe Adventures. Subscribe to Joypad Jake's channel. Head over to DeviantArt and check out Omega. And there's a big Final Fantasy update tonight, so I'm excited because they're adding in a bunch of new stuff tomorrow.
Really? Oh, I may actually renew my subscription.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff dropping tomorrow. Big Fieldy says, you've been killing it with the Chud videos. Yeah, I've been doing like multiple ones a day, so I'm hoping people aren't getting burned out on it. But thank you so much. Anyway, everybody have a good night. Stay warm, and we'll see everybody on Thursday. So take care. Hey there, if you're seeing this, that means we have reached the end of the stream. Thanks so much for your continued support with comments, likes, subscriptions, super stickers, and super chats. I just want to give a special shout out to all of the channel members who have contributed to the success of this channel with paid tiers. On the screen, you will see your name displayed as a signal of appreciation from myself and the channel. If you would like to see your name on this list, consider selecting a tier with the join or plus button depending on your platform. Thanks again, everyone. Let's hang out soon in the next stream, and I'll see you then.